Who am I missing from? Cody, I've still not got you on Foundry. Are you loading it up?
He's playing Cooking Simulator still.
Bloody hell. Talk about commitment, eh?
It's his favourite thing to do.
Well, whilst Cody finishes up cooking and loads up Foundry. So yeah, like quick recap, I suppose. So you guys have been sent up to Botford by the Lords of Israel to try and find a group of dwarven soldiers that were sent up there to have a little scout around. You made your way up, fought some harpies, avoided some eticaps, got shouted at by some guards at the gate of Botford, which was not abandoned like you thought it might be. Those same guards and some more cultists then surrounded you at the middle of the night. You had a bit of a throwdown. Brannon had a bit of a touch with death, which is jolly good fun, and I'm sure he feels great about it. So yeah, you managed to then, after disposing of most of the cultists, but leaving 3 of them alive, and deciding not to kill them when they were unconscious. You made your way through a crack in the wall, into the town of Botford, where you found rather quickly found the Haggard Hare, the old inn where you'd been informed the dwarves that were still alive were being kept. We finished up. You had a little bit of a tussle in the inn. It's where, you know, again, you came across some relatively powerful casters, but managed to prevail. And yeah, found a trapdoor down into the basement of the inn, where there seemed to be 7 dwarves kind of chained and tied up underground, in, you know, a bit of an emaciated state. And we kind of finished up quite literally as you came down the stairs into this basement. That was my milestone I had set for you guys hitting level 4 as well. So I've leveled all of you guys up. But we come in back into the world as we enter this basement. What do you guys do?
Are they awake?
A few of them do seem to be awake, yeah, and they do look over at you. You can see that they are all kind of like bound and gagged. So there's like a few bits of noise that comes from a couple of them, but no like words come out.
Can I go and ungag one of them?
Yeah, which one would you like to ungag?
Probably the closest one to me.
Yeah, yeah, you can do that. You come over and ungag him, and he goes, and he kind of takes a big breath. He's like, oh, who are you? What's going on here?
I am.
Are we being rescued?
And I shows my little coin from the dwarf place.
Yeah, and as you kind of pull it out, he looks, and you just see like all like the stress that this is carrying, and it's sort of just kind of release. He goes, "Oh, thank God, you're here to get us, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah. We got sent in to see what happened to you because you haven't returned.
Well, these bloody lunatics in this town, they're well, they're not up to much good. I won't lie to you. I think we bit off more than we can chew.
Will I release you? Can you explain the situation of what's going on here?
Yeah, of course. I'm happy to. I mean, what do you want to know?
How did they catch you?
Jake's disappeared by the sound of it.
No, what? I don't know. It's just. Do you remember I said like the other day, like, randomly rebooting my Discord? It's just done that again. Literally, just randomly rebooted my Discord. I have no idea why. Sorry, I'm not avoiding you. He goes, yeah. What do you want to know? And he kind of puts up his hands like to gesture for you.
The things I've got my hands still from unlocking them is like the same. The chains they've got.
Doesn't look like that. Their hands are bound with like some kind of rope. not chains. It looks like there are chains around their ankles that do have a lock on.
I'll do the ankles if someone else wants to do the rope. I'll start doing the ankles.
Yeah, and the key you've got, that the key does work on those ankle locks. So
I
you kind of
will.
can make your way around.
I will do the other part.
Yeah, and they kind of you see all of them as you kind of make your way around the room. Kind of sigh a bit of relief as they're kind of released from these bands. You can see, like, for the most part, these are relative. No, you would imagine would be relatively like stocky and muscular soldiers, and they just look. I mean, they're the same as the soldiers you would have seen in Israel, and they are just like gaunt and just completely just like skin and bone almost.
Why did they capture you?
They they said there was some kind of rituals they were performing that needed bodies, needed blood. Something about anchors. But we only overhear a little bit. It's hard to really know. But
Something about anchors.
You're the anchor, mate.
Thanks.
Bloody anchor!
Did they tell? Did we get told about what the mission was when back in Israel? I can't remember.
Didn't they just come here to investigate the like the purple mist or something?
yeah, so you were told that they were sent up here to basically like scout the area and see if it was like hospitable.
Okay, right.
Because nobody had really been up there, as far as they were aware, since the incident that happened. I don't believe
Their
more.
rations right now because we end up taking a horse and cart and we end up buying rations for the long travel, didn't we?
Yeah,
So as I'm
Yeah.
alongside them, I'll like give them some rations for all 7 of them, and I'll just take 7 rations off myself.
yeah, go for it. They all very much appreciate,
Do that.
the food.
I'm thinking if we end up fighting a load of them, 7 well-fed dwarfs would be very good allies.
I mean, you're not wrong. But yeah, they all seem quite grateful.
Finish your investigation of what old head lordy man sent you here for today.
We barely even set foot in the town. We got up to the gate, had a bit of a struggle with. There's some freaky people in this town, honestly, man. Like there was this guy, his eyes, and they were just dripping black, and then before we knew it, we woke up down here, and Lesser, the captain, and don't know where he's gone.
There was missing.
Yeah, you were told it was a group of 8 dwarves that were sent off.
Okay, and what's the captain's name again? Sorry, Lesser. Did you say?
No, they were less one captain.
Oh, sorry. What's the
Uh,
captain's name?
Captain Lion. Lyons.
Okay.
Did we see any guys with like black blood coming from their eyes?
No, you saw guys with like glowing purple eyes,
Yeah.
I believe. But you did not see an individual with black.
Was he magical guy or was he just like a strong guy?
Oh, I can only assume so, because one wave of his hand and suddenly I woke up down here, and you know, only so much you can do against that.
Was it did he speak his magic or did he just inside?
I mean, it was a bit of a blur. We got to the gate, one of them ran off, and then this guy came round the corner with him, and we were mid clash at this point. But by the time he raised his hand up, he might have said something. He was wearing, it's hard to see from where he was, but he might have said something. He might have just fade to black, basically, like.
If we see a guy with black bleeding eyes, I will instantly cast silence on him. Then the rogues want to go mess him up. If we We see a guy with black eyes.
Seems like a good start.
Guessing no words to even talk to him.
Our bard does no counter spell yet, does he?
No, so I think if I just silence him, he can't cast spells, he can't talk. And then rogues can just go and mess him up so he can't get out of my little magic circle.
Sounds a plan.
Are there any other ones that could cause trouble? Was it just the black bleeding eye guy?
I mean, we haven't seen anyone else. Like, they send someone down here every now and then with the minimal amount of like food and water, and kind of throw it in our direction. But we haven't seen anyone with any kind of abilities or anything since then.
Feel like weapons. We have to try and go and look for your captain.
You see down in the corner, like I haven't put it on there, but this kind of corner, there is like a bundle of what look to be like some weapons and some bits of armor and plating and stuff, which you can only assume is their gear. And they kind of gesture to go with all of our stuff's over there. You can see a couple of them have even started like putting armor back on and kind of putting swords in sheaths and stuff like that.
So, I guess it's time for us to find your captain.
I mean, I dread to think we've not seen the captain in 2 weeks at this point.
Who's in command?
The captain.
No, I mean, who's second in command?
Well, that's the problem. There really isn't one.
Did the dwarves not know about the chain of command?
Well, the thing is, it's we kind of just that was it. The captain was in charge. We all kind of went with him, and didn't really ask any questions like that. We were told we'd just be paid well, but it's all gone to hell, really, to be quite honest. But you know, is what it is.
Hell.
We lost someone. We seem to have one less picture. Less extra one.
5, 6,
Which
7.
picture
What?
is it?
7 earlier.
There's still 7.
Yeah, I see 7.
I see 6.
I see 6.
I see 6 as well.
I see 5.
Someone just disappeared on my Discord thing. I see.
It looks like
Charlie
everyone's
and
here for me.
Cormac. I don't see Cormac. I think.
But they're just 6.
What?
There should only be 6 people.
Yeah.
I see
Sorry,
5.
I thought you meant dwarves.
Oh.
No, there is 6
I was
people
in
on Discord. That is the correct amount.
I thought someone.
On Wednesdays, there's 7.
When there's Phil, there's a 7.
Oh, I'm getting confused. I thought someone-
I was getting confused what everyone was on about, to be honest. I was looking at the screen going, no, I can see 7 dwarves. There's definitely 7 dwarves there.
So we're gonna split up into 12 different groups for Jake to go with.
12 different groups. How are we going to split up into 12 different groups?
We'll go off one like on our own.
That was a joke.
I see absolutely no issue with this.
I think that'd be good. Really makes it easy for Jake to DM.
Yeah, I agree. It makes it far too simple.
Yeah, let's just go. Let's go find a captain.
I'm guessing you have no idea of anywhere else around the town.
Yeah, so as you kind of make this call of like, let's go get your captain then. One of the other dwarves in the corner who's kind of sat there in a bit of a slump still, hasn't really spoken up this whole time, goes off. I wouldn't if I were you. I've been listening to what they say as they come down, and it doesn't sound like that our captain's in any state to be rescued anymore.
He's dead! Haha!
Almost certainly,
Like
if
that.
not worse.
I don't laugh, by the way.
I was going to ask if that was in character or not. It's slightly strange if it is in character.
Weird character, it's fine.
Well,
We get.
seeing as you guys can't seem to decide who's in charge, what are you going to do?
Well, to be fair, we hadn't really thought about it. We didn't think we were getting out of here.
Well, you are now, so we should probably go. Let's go.
Yeah, suppose so. Up you get, gents. And you kind of
I got-
see them all start to get to their feet as this guy kind of this one that was slumped in the corner stands up and it seems to be taking on the role of leading this group.
I
He
can't
goes,
set up. I can't up the stairs.
okay, yep, that's cool. Let me go back to. I should have the map somewhere. Activate. But yeah, you kind of get as they're coming up. The guy says, "Seriously though, like I would watch out. From what I've been hearing, they're bringing something nasty into this plane, and
Like a demon.
Yeah, demon.
yeah, I
Demons
didn't
aren't real.
catch a name, but yeah, it
Same soft
doesn't
words.
sound good. I heard they were using these anchors. Something about anchors. They bring its power through, or something like that. But they're in the town somewhere. But I didn't really catch where. But they're in the town somewhere, and that's how it gets its power. But the more anchors it has, the more power it has. So I don't know.
Would that be like an Arcana check or a history check? To people know about anchors.
I will say. I will say make a religion check.
Religion check. Wow, I'm alright at religion.
There's not a ancient abyssal creature check, so religion's close enough. Yeah, like at the mention of anchors, you're not 100% certain, but from what you've read, in your kind of days of reading, you seem to recall a way of like channeling like a creature from the abyss's power is through what these abyssal anchors. They're basically they require a pretty nasty ritual to bring into the material plane, but the more that exist, the more of the creature's power can be brought through, and if there's enough of them, basically, the creature can come through with its full power. Uh, you're not quite sure the specifics of like how many or how they're exactly made. You just know it's pretty nasty stuff.
Right. I assume that everybody knows this, but if anyone gives any blank stares, I just explain what they are. Yeah.
Goes just I don't know. I think from what I've heard, they've managed to they've been here 30 years. Half most of these guys like they've managed to do a fair chunk of sacrificing and rituals, and I wouldn't be surprised to find a whole handful of these anchors around the town.
Botford's such a nice sounding place. I just popped to Botford for the farm shop.
And a
You know,
a brief ritual sacrifice.
Right, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
It used to be lovely.
Okay. With that, either that version check or I make another one. If I want to know about like destroying an anchor or disrupting them, or
Yeah, make an Arcana check for me for that.
No,
Yeah,
no idea.
you're not sure. There wasn't much in the book you read about like specifically destroying them. It was more like a hypothetical they can be made. So you're not sure of the exact way that you could go about destroying them, whether it requires something special or not. You're not sure.
Cool. Okay, we should go and find them. We got to destroy them. Come on. And with that, I start heading out of the door.
Yeah, I mean to be fair, the dwarves are kind of relatively happy to follow around anyone that says where to follow to like until they basically
Do
tell
they
you
have
to
like
leave.
Do they have like no free will of their own? They just have to, they're like, just like sheep. They just have to follow.
Kinda.
Yeah.
They've just been rescued by a group of people that are willing to listen to basically whatever any of you say. But they are very clearly keen on leaving if they can.
My silence spell's probably disappeared now.
Yeah,
Before we
definitely.
leave the building, we need to just check a look around to make sure that we're not going to be surrounded by anyone.
Yeah, you.
No, I just go around and sneak around and peek through the windows to see if anyone's coming.
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
Wow.
Nice. That's
Wow.
double natural ones.
I fall over and hit my head or something.
This
I
is
can't actually
that's
see.
the first time your character's ever had a natural one.
A natural double one.
Yeah, because you always re-roll them. But no, you have no idea what's going on outside. You get a bit distracted by, there's a piano in the corner. It's like, oh, that's a relatively nice piano, all things considered.
I want to
Kind
go
of
and play it, being a bard.
wander over and have a little look at that. Yeah. But you don't see anything outside. Yeah.
Gonna stand by this piano now until we do something for these poor rolls. I'm seeing if there's a chance I can carry it or have play a little tune.
These dwarves all armoured.
They all now have they've donned some kind of armor. It looks to be a heavy armor. And yeah.
I'm gonna sort of, as
Alright.
everyone's sort of making their way through the tavern, I'm just gonna sort of like grab Sean by the shoulder and just say like, I'm really not comfortable going around the streets with a group of 7 emaciated dwarfs. What do you think? It's good talking to you, big man.
Pardon, sorry.
He's still playing Cooker Simulator, isn't he?
No, I'm not. Pardon.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
We just went really quiet after Sam spoke to Sean.
Yeah, I think
Did a
we're all
little
just
bit,
waiting to
didn't it?
see what's happening.
Oh, okay.
I got distracted by a piano.
Yeah, so,
Couldn't stand
I
by
mean,
piano.
I was waiting for that bit to resolve. I'm sort of heading towards the door, so
yeah, if you guys are heading out, these dwarves are certainly willing to follow you at least as far as the streets. But yeah, if you go outside, they'll follow you out there. And like you get outside, and they go right. How do we get out of here?
We get out of here by using our feet and walking.
Right, got that, mastered that. Which way
I
to
point to the way
leave this place?
I point to the way we came and said we came from that way.
Right. In
Yeah,
that case, we're gonna be off.
Off,
You know.
off to where? Like where are they planning to travel to? Israel.
That's the one. Yep.
On foot.
Yep. Is there a better plan?
See you later, gents.
If any of you guys got a better plan for us, we're all ears.
We'll check for your captain. Just let him know if you get back to Israel that we rescued you and we come back for our payment.
Can Brandon sort of turns to Aaron and says, we should tell them where the wagon is.
Why?
I forgot where the wagon was.
Because
of how good it was hidden.
There's 7 of them leaving now. More importantly, if they leave with the wagon, anyone from Botford that goes looking for that wagon thinks we're gone.
Such a rogue.
How do we get back? My wagon.
I mean, that's
Oh,
our
I
next
brought a
problem
wagon.
to solve. And we must be able to find some kind of mode of transport in town. If not,
A wagon.
wilderness time.
I think Shams should have an extra 150 gold, by the way.
Oh, should he?
I brought the wagon, didn't I?
Cha-ching.
Oh, yeah, you did. Absolutely. Yeah.
Boom.
How dare you try and give them my wagon? About my 2 horses, my little donkeys, or whatever they are, I purchased.
The dwarves, I guess, at the mention of, oh, there's a wagon, is there? That would save a trek.
It belongs to the halfling. You really should ask him.
Well, I mean, good sir, we see you fairly reimbursed for it, of course, on
If
your
you take
return.
the wagon up to the other dwarf and his little thing and wait there for us to come back.
Yes, did you get it from the guards at Israel?
Yes, I purchased it.
Well, we can certainly see you repaid for your generosity if you'd be willing to part with it.
I don't think I am willing to part with it, but I'll let you borrow it to get a bit further away from this area, and then we'll meet you part way to Israel, and then travel with you the rest of the way.
Yeah, we could do that. That could work.
Can I insight check and say it's not just going to run off with my cart?
Yeah, go on then, make an inside check.
Oh, I probably believe him, don't I?
I mean, yeah, they seem pretty. It is hard to make a judgment on these guys. Like, they don't have an awful lot of facial expressions going on, but they seem truthful enough.
If they steal my cart as well after me
Would be,
feeding.
would be pretty brutal.
Okay.
I gotta go.
I'll
Where,
let them explain
where
what
should
it is.
yeah, where should we wait for you?
Do you take the toll booth, guys, and along the bridge?
Oh yes, yeah, that's how we came up. It's
Yeah,
one of the easiest
wait
ways.
there before, and we'll meet you there.
Presumably these dwarfs can't afford to travel back on the bridge anyway.
Yeah.
Well, so we'll wait for you just at the beginning of the bridge, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. How long should we wait?
I don't think it'll be. Oh, how long will it take to walk to the bridge from here?
So probably a day's travel,
Give
if I'm
us.
remembering right.
Is this first thing in the morning now?
We broke in. We entered the
Yes.
city at 5 a.m.
Yeah, it's about 6 at the moment.
Midday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds about
And
right.
okay, so we'll wait for you at least till then. If we're all in good health and you're not there, obviously we might
Yeah.
dawdle back. But we probably won't need the wagon at that point if we have a chance to rest up. So we're good friends with the guy that runs the
Oh, yeah. The one this side.
house there. So
The other side's a bit.
yeah, they're both all right. You've just got to not get them anywhere near each other, and they're fine.
I much prefer the guy this side. Had enough friendly drink and food with him.
Yeah, that sounds like Mason. Well,
So, Ryan, so it was midday tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
What time is it today? No, what time is it now?
that's 6 a.m.
Well, not midday tomorrow, surely. Midday, the day after they arrive.
I think we won't be that long here, right? And they might even leave my wagon at that point anyway.
I think there's a very good chance we're quite a while here. Like, more than... So, 6 a.m., that gives us, like, 4 hours here, which isn't very long.
I mean, Brandon has no faith that we're meeting these guys at all, for what it's worth.
Sure. Okay, that's all I say. I say that we might need longer than 4
Gilbert has
hours.
faith, Shane does not.
Or 6 hours.
Gilbert has faith, Shane does not.
I say... If we're not there by setting off time the day after tomorrow. So rather than midday tomorrow, if we're not there by the day after morning, 6 a.m., then leave.
Right? Yeah. Not a problem, good sir.
So basically spend the day there.
Yeah.
Not a day,
Happily.
if we're more than a day behind you, just go. But hopefully we'll sort this out here. If we're lucky, we might find a captain as well.
Yeah. Good luck.
Do we have all our spells and stuff that we've got now for after leveling up?
You should. Yeah. That will have. I've been nice, and where it leveled you up, it healed you all up, and I believe that's fine, and I will go with that.
Cool.
Some magical force means you will get your hit points back.
Some
Yeah.
of
We'll
us are
see.
grateful.
My spell slots as well.
Yeah, some of you that were on, 3 hit points might be quite grateful for that. But yeah, the dwarves head off.
Can we just? I'm just gonna watch the dwarfs leave before setting off to see if anyone like notices it.
Yeah. I mean, you can make a perception check if you like to have a little look out.
I'm hoping my last perception check. It's a bit better.
Yeah, they don't seem to encounter any issues on the way out. They seem to make it out into from what you can see, they seem to make it to like at least the forest edge. You watch them off the town edge, heading into the forest, before they kind of disappear out of view. But yeah, you guys are, I guess, alone in the streets of Botford again, outside this inn.
Yeah, so we've got a whole town to deal with now.
Something like that. Yeah.
We've got to find the captain guy and kill
Yeah.
the guy with bleeding black eyes.
Absolutely, we have nothing to go on for either of them.
If we
No.
see him, just kill him instantly. Don't talk to him. I'll silence him, and you can do your magic.
I'm fine with that. We'll just hope he's the first one of the townsfolk we find.
Is there any dark, dingy buildings that look like it is like a sacrifice place that we can see?
You can have a look around for one if you
Sacrificial
like.
Boulevard.
Yeah. Maybe
Uh,
I try and climb on top of the building, try and climb up for a better vantage point as well.
Sure. Make an athletics check to try and climb this building, I suppose.
Wouldn't athletics be more like acrobatics?
Well, that depends if you're trying to ninja your way up the building or just climb up the side of it.
I'm going to say ninja because my
Make
strength.
acrobatics then. I'll allow that. Yeah, you see the halfling kind of quite deftly kind of climb up a few of these posts that kind of litter the side of this building, and you just about make your way up to the top of this this kind of thatched roof that is half kind of fallen in places. But you can just about see over a couple of the buildings. What are you looking for?
Something that looks like it could be a sacrificial altar of some sort. Similar to the one we saw in the mine.
Okay.
As Gilbert's climbing up, I definitely go, "Oh, are we climbing?" And I follow him up. Not for any particular reason other than I like being up high.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Oh no, you might not have the ability that your unarmored movement stuff yet, do you? Doesn't
What's
let
that?
you run up. That's 9th level. You can run up vertical surfaces. Okay. Um, yeah, you struggle a little bit more getting up there. You do get up there. It just takes you a little bit more time. And you kind of end up pulling yourself up over a couple of these posts and not quite getting to the top as quickly. But Gilbert, do you want to make a perception check for me to be looking for sacrificial auras? I don't know.
Something where people might be killing people.
Okay.
Or in the mine, sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay, so it's different. It is quite a large town. You can tell from where you are. What you can see, there's a few areas of the town that look like they're still somewhat in one piece. A lot of the buildings have kind of been like claimed by nature at this point. But there's like on the same kind of side of town where you are, the west side of town. There's what looks to be like a cluster of buildings, all in one piece that seem to surround some kind of like crossroad. It's difficult to get a good view of what you're looking at specifically. Towards the north of the town, you can see like a really large manor house that looks half kind of crumbled in. And like it to the east, there's this kind of like set of not like high-rise buildings, so to speak, but like the D&D fantasy equivalent, like 3-story high, like housing places. They look to be from where you are. It seems to be a relatively built up and somewhat still intact area. And then there is it dead central in the town. What looks to be like a large town square. With like which is just a large clearing almost. You can't make out any detail in it because of how far away it is. But that there's that as well. That's
I'm
probably
As
all
we
you're gonna
get
get.
to the top, I go straight back down after looking.
Yeah, it's probably about this time. You get about halfway through looking at this and Scritch, you kind of make your way to the top and kind of catch your breath a little bit after the climbing, but find yourself
Ooh,
at the
pretty.
top. And to be fair, your passive perception is pretty decent, so you'd probably pick up relatively similar stuff as you get up there and just have a quick glance around.
When I climb back down, I climb back down near Sean in case I thought he can catch me.
Yeah. Make another acrobatics check, I suppose. Yeah, you're all good. You don't need to worry about it. Just
I jumped down.
hop, hop, hop. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a two-story building plus roof, so it is
How
a
much,
bit of a
how
jump.
much damage would I take?
Probably.
How much is your hit points? How much are your hit points at?
27.
So it's about 25 feet, so it's a
25
D6
hit
per 10 feet for full damage, right?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
believe.
Still good. I'll choose my reaction to slow fall.
Yeah, no worries. What was it? Featherfall. I know you've got your. Is it your slow fall ability?
Yeah. Sadly, my full ring is kind of useless now because I can just do it
A
anyway.
little bit, yeah.
But it's fine. It kind of fits with the character that like I've.
To be fair, yeah, I mean, slow fall only reduces the damage by 20, so featherfall obviously would completely negate it in a situation if you fell off, a cliff
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. But yeah, you kind of see Scritch kind of walk over to the edge, and the rest of you kind of look up and see it, and you think, what's he doing? And then he just straight off the edge,
Yeah.
and just lands in like a 3-point superhero landing,
Whee!
with no issue, very kind of gracefully on the floor.
You mean a Spider-Man?
I do say as I go down, wee.
We just.
I passed on the points of interest that you told me about to the party.
Yeah.
And I suggest possibly the manor being our first point. Because every boss guy lives in the manor. I think the house and the either people that capture are probably just the normal villagers. Town centre's probably where they're sacrificed. The other place is probably a torch chamber.
Nice fancy doing then.
Just to be clear, do you get any sense that there's like normal villagers living here, or is everybody who lives here like mad?
You certainly haven't like found anyone here that like just lives here. It doesn't feel
And
like it's
likewise,
not.
the dwarfs sort of give that impression as well, right?
Yeah. Like from the guy that you spoke to that you had like captured and interrogated, seemed to like give the impression that you either, if you made it to town, you either became part of this group of cultists or you were sacrificed. That was your options.
Is it 30
Okay.
years they've been doing this for?
But the incident happened at Botford about 35 plus years ago. So
Like most
Yeah.
likely anyone that wasn't part of their group would have been killed or turned by now.
Yep. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I think to the manor. Then I'm happy to follow um, Gilbert's lead. I was just wondering what your name actually was. Yeah, I'm happy to follow that lead. I don't know what other people think.
Yeah, I mean, we've got nothing to go on, so I'm happy to. Yeah.
What about Sean and Erin, the killer of dogs?
Right, okay. I didn't. I'm sorry that I killed the dog. Okay, I didn't mean to.
Did you not mean to? I mean, I think you definitely
Yeah.
did.
I
No,
didn't
I
mean
now
to.
regret it.
You're still.
I now regret it. Hold on, no, I
You
now
were quite
regret
verbal
it,
about
and I'm
your
sorry for.
intentions.
I'm very sorry for killing that dog. That
That's
wasn't
okay. You
even
can
ours.
you can regret it, but you definitely did mean to do it.
I'm sorry that the dog awoke me from my sleep and was trying to kill one of my friends.
So it's the dog's fault now. Are you victim shaming the dog?
Does
No,
sound like it to me, yeah.
no.
I'm guessing we're
um,
stealthy go to the manor.
How stealthy are you being?
can I take the Assassin's Creed line? How
What,
close
going
are these
on the
houses?
roofs?
Yeah, how close are the houses together?
Yeah, I mean, it's the houses are in a bit of a state. Not all of them are in one piece, but you could certainly Assassin's Creed your way along the rooftops and hop between them if you
Our
wanted.
group also.
I would like to see that, please.
Sean.
Is everybody else staying on the ground?
I'm going to assume that muscles is not really one for parkour.
I'm definitely not for parkour.
Probably a fair
Parkour
assumption, I
Warrener.
I'll stay
Oh
with
my
Sean
god,
on,
that
on
is
the
scary.
ground.
I'll go with you guys.
I'll go with the Kenku because he
Thank
might do
you.
something stupid in it himself.
I'm sorry, I've just looked at my window and there's a moth on my window and it's scary.
Moth's
Only
not
a moth.
scary.
So the guys that are running across the rooftops, then, can you both make like an acrobatics check?
I'm doing it as well.
Oh, everyone, all three of you, can you make acrobatics checks for me?
Can I get advantage for being a monk?
No.
Almost.
Oh,
God's sake. It's fine, I get +5. But it
wow.
might not be enough.
Maybe it's too big of a gap for me to jump.
I was gonna say it's not an overly difficult thing for you to cross a lot of these rooftops. Doing it stealthily, however, is a struggle. So if you guys are you guys all trying to be stealthy as you make your way around? Yeah. So if everyone can make a stealth check for me,
Sure.
the three of you that are on the rooftop do have to make it a disadvantage because of your acrobatic
Wait,
rolls.
self check.
Which button is disadvantage?
Control.
Control.
Shouldn't that one re-roll?
Yeah, it just did.
Cool.
Oh my god. I
What are we
mean,
at here? Aaron with the disadvantage and still hitting 21 stealth.
sadness
Brandon's letting the
gun.
side down.
Sean just refuses.
Sean's just like, yeah, I'm not
Sorry.
stealthy.
Sadness gun.
Oh, do I need to do disadvantage?
I never ever. I never.
No, you're just straight stealth.
Is sadness count to Pete Sam? Do you still have sadness count on your thing?
No, I don't.
I just like that it mocks you guys. It's fun.
Yeah.
Well, as a group stealth check goes, it's not fantastic, but it's not terrible, I suppose. We'll see. I'm just gonna make a couple of rolls quick. Don't mind me. Nothing sinister can come of this, I promise. But yeah, you guys can kind of. So you're heading towards what, the manor?
Yeah.
Just direct, straight beeline towards it, or?
I think so.
Cool. I mean, yeah, from the guys that are on the roof, it's easy enough to kind of direct those of you that aren't in the correct direction to make your way towards this manor. Give me 2 seconds, because I need to make sure I've got my map ready for this. So, yeah, as you get within probably a couple 100 feet of this manor, you can kind of see its kind of like splendor and its grandioseness kind of come into view. It is enormous. It is very over the top, and it does have like a large amount of grounds around it, which means you would not be able to get to it via rooftop. So it will like involve you guys who are on rooftop climbing down to get kind of into the grounds. It seems to have like its own like low wall around the grounds and the garden, and you can
When I
see
get
like the entirety of the top floor of this manor seems to just be like collapsed in for the most part.
when I get to like the edge of the street, like nearest like the surrounding wall, I just do like a two or three front flips. Like I leap
Yeah.
off the top and just like
Yeah, and you with your snowfall take absolutely no damage whatsoever from jumping down.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the other two are going to follow your example. Oh, it works fine for him.
What?
A very
What's
slow
going on?
climb down.
Yeah, make an acrobatics or athletics check, your choice for the climb down, Mr. Shano. Yeah, no issue. Get yourself down. Your foot slips for a second on one of these beams, but you catch yourself. It's not a problem. There is just Erin on the roof now.
I guess I'll do a cool sort of like jump between the two. Wait. Hold on. How am I getting down again?
That is entirely up to you.
Wait, am I
You've
getting
watched-
down between two buildings? Because if so, I want to try and like jump from the walls of the building to each other, so I kind of like slide down. If that makes sense.
You can certainly try that. There's the other edge of the building than what you're currently on is like a really thin alleyway that seems to go between two buildings. So you can try a little hop. You can do a Mario hop between walls if you like.
Yeah.
Make an acrobatics check for me.
With advantage or without?
Just straight, just normal.
Okay.
Good negotiation there.
You tried. Yeah, it's a rough start. You kind of jump and just kind of hit the wall. You kind of grab hold and then look behind you like, okay, no, focus. I can do this. And do a little bit of a bounce. You do get it. By the time you get to the bottom of these walls, you get in the rhythm of kind of bouncing between the two and sliding down a little bit. And yeah, you manage to just about make it to the ground.
Did I
without
take any damage
injury.
from hitting myself?
No, you don't seem to. You graze your hand a little bit, but nothing that's going to really affect you too deeply. But yeah, you are all. Yeah, you're basically there's a gate you can see on the front of this wall, and the wall itself weirdly seems to be like pretty well intact. It's only probably 6 feet high, but it is there. But there is a gate at the front of this kind of compound.
A giant climb.
Sorry, what was that?
A giant climb for me.
Yeah, I mean for you, it's quite a considerable height for sure.
It's like you're
you know,
climbing a mountain, or well, sliding
below head
down a
height.
mountain, or whatever.
Can I just try and open the
I
gate?
don't know.
You can walk up to the gate and try it if you want. Yeah. Make no, I'm joking. It's not locked or anything. It's a bit rusty and it creaks. It begins to creak as you start to open it. If you carry on opening it, you assume it will creak a lot. But I won't force you to make creaky noises if you don't want to.
No, I mean we're going in, so
Yeah, and it just as it opens. But yeah, it opens up into what looks to be like a kind of pathway with like hedges lining it that seem to be in this horrible, sickly kind of purple color. A lot of the ground in here again seems to be infected almost with these like deep veins of this purplish, like glowing kind of energy going through the ground. And you notice as you get closer to this, there are these cracks almost in the ground. These veins are a lot more frequent and a lot more vibrant as well. But yeah, the gate kind of swings open. You can see into these grounds. The bottom floor of the house, like the manor, seems to be relatively good nick still, all things considered. The walls have these kind of spider webbing cracks of this purple energy flowing up them. like I said, the second floor, the top floor is completely just basically not there at this point. There doesn't seem to be a roof. Half the walls are cracked and broken in, but you can see about 40 feet down this path is like the front door area. I suppose I will put you guys on this map and pray to God I've got it all worked out right. Please let me know immediately if you can see the whole map.
I can only see my token and nothing
What?
else.
Yeah.
That's all right then. Good
Zoom out
start.
a little.
Still can only see my
Unrestricted vision range on. Yes. Should now just be able to see anything that isn't walled and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you can see what looks to be like the ground floor of this, and yeah, the pathway is like these. I didn't actually think to draw in the gardens or anything because I didn't think to put that for some reason. But you've just, if you step foot through, the gate would be this here. And yeah, this is your part. There's this pathway leading up to what looks to be the front door to this manor house. What do you guys do?
Just hold 1 second. Did you say that it has this like glowing purple stuff?
A lot of the ground and the stonework and everything seems to be absolutely covered in these purple glowing, almost like veins. They almost like pulse, throb a little bit, with this kind of purplish energy. It almost looks like the majority of this ground floor is like held up with these things. Like,
Cool.
like at first glance they're like cracks, and then you look at it and actually they're almost like structural at this point.
Oh, this is the place, isn't it? Cool.
What do you guys do? You are free to move.
How high are the windows?
They look to only be 3 feet off the ground, probably.
Above
They're
my
quite,
head height?
yeah, like these windows that you can see here, these like bay windows, are quite large. They're a good like 5 feet high, from when they start. There's a couple of smaller windows here on the front, and then again a set of bay windows on each of these.
So if one of you bigger folk want to have a peek in the window.
Yeah, what's the light like at the minute? It's like quite early morning still, right?
Yeah, it's bright enough out. But I suppose I should add some time for you guys actually getting here, but yeah, it's still like quite early morning. Like the sun has risen probably at this point. It's just probably just gone 7. The sun is probably up, but yeah, it's by no means like blinding sunlight or anything like that. But it's certainly not dark enough that you can't see.
I'm going to suggest that Aaron and I scout the windows ahead. Like one take the left, one take the right.
I will stand and hide behind Sean.
I am
Hide behind me, friends.
going
I
to
will do
also
that.
You can
hide
hide
behind
behind me,
Sean's other
friends.
I will do what Brandon told me to do.
Gilbert and I take a leg each.
You can hide behind me, friends.
What if they're not your friends?
What if I started paying people to hide behind me?
You should be charging people to hide behind you.
Like 10 gold per hide.
That's expensive.
I'd say 5 gold. 5 gold.
5 gold.
No, 2 gold.
That's
2
a
gold.
lucrative business there. Yeah, you guys can try and like have a little sneak round and have a little look in if you
Crouch
want.
down, just head up towards the... Or presumably roll a stealth check.
Yeah. Is it just you moving up?
I am as
I
well.
assume so.
What? I'm
Yeah.
so confused. Okay.
You've got a really, really high passive perception, actually, Brandon.
I do.
As you get towards like this front door, and it's a little bit larger than it actually is on this map. It looks to be like a set of double doors almost, but they are like quite like solid oak wood, it would seem. But you do hear a small amount of like muffled movement on the other side. Erin, are you stealthing up and having a look as well?
Yeah,
Yeah, do you want to roll a stealth check for me then, mate?
I will. Yep. Hold on, let me open my character sheet. Wait, what was it?
Stealth,
I can do that.
hopefully. Oh, yes, you can. Beautiful.
Did I do better than Sam?
You did.
Good.
Sam got a 9.
Haha.
But yeah, you can make your way up as well. Your passive perception is not quite as high as Brannon's, so you don't really pick up this. But yeah, Brannon, you definitely pick up some kind of movement on the other side of this door at least. But yeah, there is no windows or anything in the door, so you can't see it through it where you are.
That's cool.
Uh,
I just have a scout through these windows here, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you move yourself in front of the window,
Alright, cool.
you should be able to see in the room.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you kind of stealth your way past these windows, you see what looks to be a group of like 4 or 5 of these cultists kind of in the hallway, and you can see they are currently like scrambling for weaponry. A few of them have like crossbows. They have their scimitars. A couple of them have drawn them, and you see them. A couple of them begin to like move behind these pillars that you can see in the room.
Cool.
As if they're kind of trying to hide. Oh, I mean, one just vanished. Look at me go.
I'll sort
Yeah,
of
they seem to be hiding.
come back to the sort of edge of the entrance and just sort of try and grab Aaron's attention, like psst, psst.
Yes.
I'll just sort of like point to the window and like signal. There's like hold 5 fingers up. With like just word it to you. Five of them.
I got 5 of them. Do you know what I say?
Where even? Oh, you still down there? I see. That's cool.
I mouth cool story, bro.
Okie dokie.
I'm joking. I'm not. I don't do
Nicely
that.
done.
Oh wait, there's buildings.
Yes. What have you been doing?
I
think
thought it
The
was
plan
just
was
one
for
of
you to
those.
go the other way. I think.
Which other way? Hold on, what?
As in like the opposite side of the building.
Yeah, I'm on the opposite side of the building.
And yeah, I mean, you see the same thing through the windows, or you only see a couple of cultists from what you're looking at. You see a couple down this kind of right-hand side here that look like they're crouched behind some of the pillars.
Right.
Okay. These windows just over to the right or to the left.
Yeah.
They like floor level, yeah.
Yeah, like they start up 2 or 3 feet off the ground, but they go up a good like 5 feet after that. They're quite large windows.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna just gesture for the rest of the party to come up and join us.
Okay.
Being just
Yeah.
I will follow Sean.
Didn't
Yeah, I
necessarily
mean-
mean right in front of the windows, but that's cool.
Oh, sorry.
It's good. It's fine. If that's what you want to do, that's what you can do.
Say if you don't move into that, that's fine. But I will take it as you did walk straight out of the window.
Yeah, I'll tell them there's 6 cultists in this like lobby, and they know we're coming. They're prepared and waiting for us.
Is there a back entrance to the house?
Well, I don't know the answer to that question. my suggestion was going to be that they likely, I suspect that they clearly know, like, they're waiting for something. I'm pretty sure they know that I'm out here. I was going to suggest that possibly you guys use this window and see if you can get in through the window, and I will enter the front door.
Yeah. Can I monk shit through a window?
And you monk shit through the window. I mean, it is a solid pane of glass. If your monk shit can counteract that, then yes. If not, might be a struggle.
I'll sort of whisper over to Erin.
Me.
That teleporting you did, can you take someone with you?
I don't know. Can I? I really don't know.
Unfortunately, not. It is your self teleports. That is all.
I
No,
did know the
I don't
answer. I
think
was
I
just
can.
hoping there might be some role play out of that. That's fine.
Any of these windows open?
They don't seem to be. No, the bay windows, from what you look at, from where you are, you can see like it looks like a couple of them on the bay window might be openable, but they certainly seem shut at the moment.
Oh, Jake, just while you got a second, could you
Yeah.
remember that session where Cormac's computer's messing around here to jump on my computer?
Yeah.
I've still
is
got
he
ownership
still?
of his token. It's making my vision really weird.
Yeah. No worries.
That's cool,
User
sorry.
config. Nope, not that. Layer characters error. Configure permission.
Nice one.
Spam limited.
I can see like my vision and his, and it's kind of weird at times.
Should be fine.
Yeah, that's cool now. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, it doesn't
So-
seem like it would be an impossible task to get one of those windows open, but might require some well-trained hands.
Could Gilbert, could you silence the window and we'll just smash it?
Yeah.
If you do that, if you smash this one here, then surely Aaron can like warp into a different place, and then we'll have a 3-pronged attack.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Should I do it further up this way? So we're behind.
Yeah, so as you kind of make and you do have to climb through a little bit of gardens to get around to where you get to there, Gilbert. But you can see there are like 2 more bay windows along that side, that seem to have the same kind of arrangement of windows on them. And then further down, there's another bit of like a different style wall that you can see.
I'm literally walking underneath them because they're above my head height, by the
Yeah.
way. So I can't actually see in them.
No, you just see windows.
I go to here and beckon him over.
Are these 2 different rooms?
It's hard
Yeah. Oh well.
hard to tell from where you are with your vision.
Because I can't actually see in them.
You can jump up and have a look in, and from what you can see, the bay windows you can see all seem to be part of the same room. It seems to be a very, very large room from the glimpses you can get by climbing up. Are you just kind of wandering around, by the way, Gilbert? Because I will remind you, you haven't done like a stealth check or anything.
I'm
so
going to do a self check.
if you're being sneaky, then yeah.
Yeah, people can't see me above the window, so literally walking along
Yeah,
the
go on.
wall.
Make a stealth check with advantage for me. Double sixes, nice.
I'm just kind of walking along the wall because I wanted to see the back entrance.
Yeah, I mean, from what you can see where you are, it seems to be the manor house itself kind of ends, and this like stone wall starts from it. That's not the same kind of stone wall as the outside walls. But you don't see like a back entrance or anything.
I beckon him over when he comes back, just to silence the window and smash it.
kind of beckon this way that our silence up this way so we can go behind them.
I can't see you.
Yeah, you have currently disappeared round the corner of the building.
Point.
Okay. When you do that, I look back to Brandon.
Yeah, oh cool. I'll go for it. I'll nod.
It'd be
Okay,
like
fine.
attack.
So I'll follow you over, which I assume you want me to make a stealth check, yeah?
If you're being sneaky, yeah.
Yeah, I am. It's a normal stealth check. 16.
Pretty stealthy.
Pretty stealthy. I'll follow you around to wherever you decided to go.
Is anybody else going with these two?
I don't know what Sean or Erin are doing.
Although now we're out of vision, it's quite awkward because now we can't communicate timings. And if it's silence, then... Or maybe we should smash it without silence. Too late now, I can't communicate with you.
Erin or
I
Sean?
don't mind.
What you guys are doing?
I don't know.
Cool. Well, I'm knocking this door in a minute, so you should probably make a
Okay, I'll
decision.
get here. I'll get like a like.
Are you casting silence?
Yeah. We could just always sneak behind them anyway.
Yeah, so that whole area is silenced as you cast a spell, including everything around you guys. It just suddenly goes this kind of like eerie quiet, where there's
So
just no noise.
I take my quarterstaff.
Yeah.
I smash several of the windows in.
Yeah, easily done from where you are. Like, it's pretty old glass. It turns out it's like single glazing. It's you throw a cricket ball at it and it breaks. So yeah, your quarterstaff is easy to makes
Wouldn't it
light
been
work
better
of it.
if Sean had stayed with the other group going through the door because he's.
Well, he's there now.
I don't know
Oh,
where
so-
Sean is. I got
Sean
no
has
idea
gone
where
round the
Sean is.
corner.
I
Okay.
thought I was going with them. Sorry.
The second that
Well,
I finish smashing
no,
the
no,
glass,
no.
and I clear out the panes as well, I'm going to step outside of the silence bubble.
Yeah.
And obviously this is taking some time, right, for us to get in position and to cast silence and then to smash stuff up.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm listening for a signal that may have already happened, like in like the time reality of this game. Brandon may be like mid like stab. I don't know, but I've come out of it now, and I'm like, yeah. So
Yeah.
As soon as
I
he's
guess-
in the window, I've jumped in.
we'll figure
Yeah.
out what Brandon does, and then I will go as soon as I hear it.
Yeah.
Like, we're kind of like a bit time delayed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. So the question is, how long, Brandon, do you wait before you go in this route? How
I
long do you wait before you
kind
enter
of
the door?
jumped
Well, I
through.
mean, my intention originally that I was going in alone, but I guess with these guys with me, I'll just knock on the door.
You just knock, yeah.
Yeah.
But how long do you give it before you knock?
I don't know because what I suggested isn't what's happening. So I guess I'll just knock on the door.
I thought we were jumping through the window.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna suggest that you probably end up knocking on the door before Scritch comes out of this silence bubble, because that takes a little bit of time to set up and obviously break enough of the windows and that. So yeah, you knock on the door. There's no response. What do you do?
I don't know. It's up to ask the other two guys because I wasn't intending to.
Yeah.
be
Oh
with
no, that is
anyone,
not just a Sam. What do you do? That is you three that are stood at the door. What do you do?
I like. Is there a doorbell or anything like that, or like a knocker? One of those. Knockers?
There is a large brass knocker on the door. If you wanted to knock that.
I'll do that.
Yeah. And yeah, there doesn't seem to be any response. Scritch, you do hear that because that is quite loud, and you are out of the bubble at this point.
Okay. But I hear no other noise now.
You hear nothing other than just a loud kind of racking noise as metal hits metal.
Okay, I just wait.
Uh,
I've climbed
oh,
into the room, by the way.
you've jumped in. That's fine. I will move you inside. As you guys are kind of, well, you stood waiting at the door. Brandon, you're pretty perceptive. And Aaron, he's inside your line of sight. You spot what looks to be like for a brief second a figure of a cultist. Just kind of step into this window here. That seems to be checking what the knocking at the door was. There is, I guess, a window of opportunity if you wanted to do anything. Any of you.
I dash at him. I'll just try and dash through the window.
Dash through the window.
Yeah, I'll just cannonball through the window.
Yeah.
This has all gone exactly not what I thought was happening. So
yeah. How do you just like brute forcing with your body through the window?
Yeah, I think I just run through it and like.
Can you make like I guess acrobatics check for me, unless you have any good argument why it should be something else?
Nah, that's cool.
Yeah, you kind of without any real issue do manage to, cannonball yourself through the window towards this guy.
This
you
triggers me to jump through my window as well.
Yeah, you hear probably a loud
Yeah.
smashing at this point. So I'll put you inside as well. Are you making an attack as part of this, or are you just kind of diving in?
Yeah, I'll just like throw a punch him or something.
Yeah, go ahead and make an unarmed strike for me then.
I'm really confused because I really thought, Sam, you wanted us to jump through a window.
Yeah, I think the plan was Sam stays at the front door. Everyone else went in the window.
Yeah, I thought everyone was going a different way because I thought the reason they were waiting because they'd seen me, but everyone just stood next to me. So.
We're in the corner.
Yeah, you guys.
We are miles away.
Um,
I thought the thing was to like do it all at once. Like you jump through the front door, barge front door open, whilst we jump through the side, and then.
Okay, maybe I didn't make it very clear. Yeah.
Then Aaron like Missy steps in all at the same time.
Unfortunately, your cannonball doesn't allow room for you to also land a very effectual 0 damage punch on the cultist as you get through the window. But you are through the window. I am going to put everyone in initiative at this point. And considering they're waiting for you, unfortunately, you aren't going to get like a surprise round or anything. But I believe this should work. Begin combat. Oh, I suppose I should roll initiative for everyone. That is kind of the point of putting everyone in initiative.
Do I want round start? Wait, do I have round start?
Oh, it's not Aaron. Sorry, it's not Aaron up first. It is one of these guys in here. Oh, I am getting the same thing. The key does not. The key so and so does not exist in the embedded collection.
Oh, I can tell you how to fix that. It's a really easy fix.
That's cool.
I'll tell you later.
That's all right then. Thank you. Yeah. So one of these guys gets his turn and is gonna just kind of hold some kind of action. I'm not going to specify what. Scritch, you are inside the window at this point. And yeah, it seems you step into what looks to be like almost like an old ballroom by the looks of things.
Cool. And I noticed that there's only one door out of here, right?
Yeah, from what you can see, there's one door that leaves this place.
So do that.
Yeah.
Then I think in my features, Step of the Wind.
Yeah, so it's a bonus action for you, and you spend a key point, but lets you dash.
Yeah. So then 5, 10, 15, 20. So I've got 30 feet of movement left.
Yeah, and you open the door, and directly in front of you, almost, you can see what looks to be a cultist stood behind this pillar. Looks like he was crouched down, ready to take a swing at something.
Does that mean I get to surprise him from behind?
I will give you advantage on the attack, I suppose, because you are coming up behind him.
Ouch.
Um, as rolls go, that's pretty dreadful. Unfortunately, it does miss. And you see, as soon as you come down and you kind of crack the pillar above him with this
Yeah.
quarterstaff, he just swings straight back with a scimitar. These guys were, however, prepared for you and were kind of holding attacks. So he swings back, but it's kind of a blind swing anyway, and he doesn't manage to make contact with it. Yeah,
That's me.
that's you done, yeah?
Yeah, because I've used my bonus action to run, so I don't
Yeah.
need to do anything else.
Makes sense. This guy who is waiting here sees a human cannonball come through his window, and I guess is a little confused to start with, but sticks his hand round, and you see him like utter some kind of incantation before he casts a spell at Brannon. Terrible rolls. Yeah, a 10 misses. So this kind of, you see this kind of sickly purple blast of energy kind of crash into the wall to the side of you and leave a little bit of a mark, but it doesn't make contact. He's probably not doing anything else. Nope. This dude, wherever he is, oh, it's his turn now. So he's gonna take it. Stands up and takes a swing at this Kenku with his scimitar. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Yeah, that's an 8 total, so that doesn't hit. Erin, it is now your turn. It is actually your turn this time. What would you like to do?
I would like to do too. Can I
What?
try and kick down this door?
Sure, make a strength
Wait, actually,
check.
no. Wait, where is everyone? Everyone's in that place, I'm guessing. I think
You hear a lot of a commotion in this room. Yes.
the room
Brannon,
that I'm in front of.
Brannon has just cannonballed himself through the window. Rather heroically.
Can I do some Can I do some like teleportation stuff and like Misty step in?
You can Misty step in if you like. I believe it's a bonus action for you to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could use your Misty step. You should be able to pick. Where do you want to go?
Where should I go? You just like here. Here.
Oh, to be fair, Misty step does have to be a space that you can see.
Here.
So you just want to go inside that window there, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. There you go. Yeah, you kind of dash your way in there.
And I run up to this dude and like.
Before you do that, the one thing I will say is that you're a rogue. The rogues love it when friendly people are stood next to people they want to
So
stab. And likewise, Brandon's also a rogue.
Can I walk over? Can I like run over to this guy, or whatever?
Yeah, you can use your movement to get to him instead if you want. That's fine. You've got your action still, so. Psychic blading, yeah. That does hit for 9 points of damage, which is enough to kill him. Even without the sneak attack.
I just decapitate him.
Yeah. Shoop, gone. Brandon gets hit probably with a nice spray of blood as you do.
I look over at him and say, "You're welcome."
Hey, hang on. No, there's no need for that. Brandon had a really effective attack on that guy, okay?
I know. No, I was saying you're welcome for getting blood splashed on him.
I'm joking, it's fine. Is that everything for you?
Yeah.
Cool. Mr. Gilbert.
Are these all tables in here?
Down this side seems to have a bunch of tables and stuff in the room. What was that? Sorry.
These just like floorboards.
Yeah, so you can see like a load of like the floorboards and stuff seem to be in relatively bad state, all things considered, and seem to be a bit worn.
Action.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, I forget you have a lower movement speed, don't you? Oh.
Is it 25 feet, is it?
That's all my movement gone with dashing.
Yeah, that is yeah. He's got a 25 feet movement speed, and that is your entire movement.
I can move twice as far.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
halfway there. What about I do something in 2 turns?
Maybe it wasn't a good idea for you to go all the way that far before we jumped in the window.
Windows would be even further.
It's a very well planned out thing. Don't worry, guys. I'm not judging.
Hey, if we did those bottom windows, it would take me 3 turns to get here. Maybe
Yeah, it would have been even further, to be fair.
It must be nice for you, Jake, to be the other side of one of these terribly laid out plans.
Oh, it's great because normally it's me making the plan, and it doesn't. It looks like a great plan from my perspective. And now I can see how Sam feels most of the time. You know, I disguise self on the Were children. Yeah. Anything else for you, Shano?
Oh, that's all right. I've got
That's
both,
everything.
but I can't actually use them for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think even your bardic inspiration has to be on someone other than you, doesn't it? So
I also have to see them.
yeah,
Which
cool. That's fair enough.
I'll check out this room and
Have a little look around, I suppose. This guy. Speed 30 feet. Yeah, he just like begins to like run down towards the group of rogues that you can see here. He kind of gives up with his idea of hiding, and runs that way. But that's all he does. Sean, you're up.
Me.
What would you like to do?
Can I try climb through the window?
Hmm. There is currently a Brannon on the other side of it, and you are quite large, and it is not a very large window.
Body
I'm gonna say
slam.
you're certainly
Can
gonna
I-
struggle.
Can I try kick down the door then?
Yeah, sure. Make a strength check. Yeah, that's enough. You managed to kind of kick open the door, that for what it's worth wasn't locked. Just because I feel like I have to let you guys know that when you do stuff like that. Yes, you should have another 15 feet of movement.
Right, okay. We'll move here then.
Okay. Any actions? Bonus action?
No.
No?
I'm not gonna activate rage yet.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
But I'm gonna try crossbow the guy that's just ahead of us.
That one there, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it
Yeah.
hits. 4 points of piercing damage. You see he kind of staggers back for a second as there's now just a crossbow bolt stuck into his shoulder. Hear him let out some kind of curse in a language you don't understand. But he's still standing.
But they never could.
You know that I'm still standing.
He is a true survivor.
And he's feeling like a little kid.
That's the one. Mr. Brannon.
I'm going to close down on this guy over here and
Yeah.
draw my rapier as I chase after him.
Awesome, yeah. Oh, lovely. Oh, max damage. It's 11 points of piercing damage as it stabs into him.
Yeah. And that is it for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's it for me.
Not running away.
No.
Yeah. He's a changed man. This guy is going to just use his movement to get up, close the gap on this Kenku, and comes up with his scimitar drawn. But doesn't manage to quite hit your armor class apparently. Nope, because you're a 16. That's why. Yeah, this guy again swings and you just duck out the way, kind of relatively with ease, and it kind of sticks into the side of this this wooden pillar that's here. How do you respond?
I bonked him on the head.
That's fair.
I think. Sorry, I'm just thinking about my crusher feat
That's cool.
and how that works. Okay. Oh, why doesn't Ancestral Self do what's it called damage?
Yeah, it's force, not bludgeoning, isn't it?
It's yeah, that's what I was just checking.
Yeah.
I'm still 23 key points. That's good. No, I'm still going to summon my arms.
Yeah. So what is it? Dex.
Two little damage. Ugh.
Oh, is that all you rolled? Oof.
Yeah. Ignore
Damn.
plus 3. Yeah, rubbish.
Dex saving throw DC 13. Right. The bottom one fails and takes 2 damage.
Ha. Take that.
Top one. Top one succeeds.
Okay. So in the bottom one, I'm going to just hit my quarters off my actual action.
Yeah.
How do I roll versatile again? Is it shift?
No,
Oh.
shift. Sorry.
Shift.
Alt
Yeah.
is advantage.
Oh,
Shift
it's
is first
advantage.
time. Yeah, that hits.
Take 6 damage. Okay, cool.
I'm assuming non-lethal.
Oh, if it could be, yeah.
Yeah. Fine. It'll show up as he's dead, but he's not dead.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, of course. And then I just need to quickly check something. My unarmed strike thing. Where's the rules on it? What's it called?
What unarmed strike thing?
It's a bonus action. I always get a free unarmed strike without having to spend a key point.
It's a bonus
Bonus
action
action.
to do
Cool.
it. So I think it's the same as you either arms or you.
Yeah, all good.
Strike.
Cool. Yeah, I knew the one where I get to like the flurry of blows where I get to do it multiple times was a bonus action.
Yes,
I
you
can't
can.
remember if the
Yes,
other one
you can
was.
bonus action to unarmed strike if you do a normal attack, or you can bonus action and a key point to flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Uh,
Excellent. And in which case I am done.
Awesome. It's this guy's turn, and he's suddenly a little concerned that there is a rogue up in his face. So I need. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Yeah, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Brandon. I don't know if that's going to let you make it on there or not.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Oh, exciting! You do succeed, however. So you do not take any damage, you lucky boy. As this kind of spray of this like noxious green gas kind of flows from the hands of this cultist, but yeah, to no effect. He is, as a bonus action, he's going to disengage and run full speed this direction. But that's everything for him. This guy's going to try and stab the bird. It was nearly a 17, but it was a 7 instead, which misses because these guys are not having much luck on hitting you. You're just kind of deflecting every one of these blows with your quarterstaff with very little issue at this point. Erin, you're up. What would you like to do? Oh,
what?
what happened
Okay.
there?
He used Misty Step last turn, then hasn't clicked anywhere since, so it's now just completed the Misty Step.
Okay, I'll move you back. I was like, why has he just appeared in this room?
That effect was lovely though.
Yeah, that was really neat. I didn't realise that was set up. How fun. It's nice when things just magically work and I don't have to do anything to make them work.
That misses, I'm guessing.
It does miss, unfortunately. Is that your bonus action one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That does hit, however, for enough damage to kill that guy as well, as the blade kind of just pierces through
Aaron, you're a machine.
It's hard.
pierces through his heart. And he just kind of slumps down up against the wall. A dead expression on his face. Anything else for you, bud? Any more movement or?
I kick his face
Right, yeah, obviously.
and then walk off.
It's fair. If that's everything for
Can
you,
I-
or you got
Yeah.
anything else?
No, that's everything.
No. Well, you were gonna say something. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, do I have enough movement to do that?
What, to get over there? Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. Mr. Gilbert.
I'm out of breath now. I'm going to not use all my movement and go there.
Yeah, you should be just able to see one of these cultists. But he hits as well, doesn't it? For 7 points of damage. Yeah, you kind of crack him round the back of the head with a stone from this sling. And apparently do a relatively significant amount of damage.
Use my movement to go there.
Just
Oh,
duck
actually,
behind.
no, before I do that. I can only see one guy there, can't I? Yeah.
Yeah, the only person you can see is,
Yeah, I'm
is
going to move there and
Scratch.
hide.
Yeah, fair enough. You can't actually hide because you're not a rogue.
But not.
Yeah. But yeah, you are currently behind a door. That guy's dead now. So, Sean, it's your turn. What would you like to do? What's your movement speed? You have only got a 30 feet movement speed. That was 35 feet.
That was 30 feet.
Was it?
Yeah. 35
He was
was
here.
into combat.
6.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. I thought you'd move one more space than you had.
Real quick point now as we're doing this. Is anyone against the 10 feet, 5 feet? Do you have any opinions on 10 feet, 5 feet of diagonal movement? If you've seen that rule before. Basically, the first time you move diagonally is costs 5 feet of movement. The second time costs 10 feet. The first time costs
Interesting.
5 feet. The fourth time costs 10 feet. So that it makes the diagonals actually like closer to what they should be.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm curious, but I'm not sure what it actually adds more than just complication, possibly.
I mean, realism maybe, but yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
it
but
matters much.
it's a fantasy game, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That crossbow shot does miss, unfortunately. Anything else for you, Mr. Cody? You are currently muted, by the way. I can't hear you.
Oh, was I at the time? The entire time.
We're not just being
Right.
rude. You've been muted.
Yeah, I did say I was gonna shoot the guy.
It's
Yeah,
probably
no,
worth just
that's-
not muting yourself.
Unless you're eating very crunchy crisps, at which point I understand.
Or
I'm
you're
not.
singing along to songs in the background you don't want anyone to hear.
I'm
But
eating
yeah, no,
chocolate raisins.
that's fair enough. That does miss. Do you want to do anything else? Or
No.
cool. In that case, Mr. Rog, you're up.
I'll just close this guy down.
Zoom. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. And that is enough to end this poor soul's life. Quite literally, exactly.
In that case, I will cut an action to dash and close down the rest of this space.
Yeah. Good thinking, Batman. Scritch, you're up.
Oh, I pressed the wrong thing.
Bonk. It hits, and it is enough to knock him
Yeah.
unconscious.
And because Brian's just run up to me, I turn to him and go, "That was awesome. That went to plan."
Nobody got hurt from our side, so yeah.
Yeah, I actually
Did
don't
you
think
finally kill someone?
nobody took.
Where's
No.
Gilbert,
I
by
do.
the way?
I point through the door.
Why are you not, why
Um,
did you kill? Sorry.
I didn't kill anybody.
Oh, did you not? It says you killed someone.
I did not kill.
they're not dead. The two people next to him aren't dead.
Nope, they're
They
just
are
knocked out.
unconscious. It's just if I mark them as dead, then you guys get awarded XP for them at the end of the combat. And I figured that was fair.
Balance
But
back
yeah.
up, way.
I say that in the room to our left is just a big empty room, so we should probably hide the bodies in there. There's nothing in there. There's only one way in, which is this door.
Okay.
By hide the bodies, I mean the perfectly just unconscious, perfectly live bodies.
Yeah, does anyone have any rope or anything on them?
I might do.
Something you use.
Yeah, I've
rope.
got 50.
No.
I've got 50 feet. Oh, I'm not sure. I've got 50 feet of hempen rope. But I've
Didn't
also
we
got
use-
it costs
Yeah.
it's £10. Yeah, I've got 50 feet of hempen rope.
I have rope as well.
Yeah, I think between you should have plenty if you wanted to tie these guys
I
up.
was about to say why isn't it letting me move, but I was on the ruler tool.
That'd
Yeah,
be it.
can
Yep.
we drag all the bodies to in this
Just
room and
inside
then
this room.
just tie them up.
Oh,
That's
what
Bring
time?
up
Help.
binding.
Oh, Gilbert.
When I go to tie up one of the ones that's actually been killed, I start tying them up and go realize they're a bit more limp maybe than they should be. And who killed someone?
Eric
I killed two
Aaron.
people.
Erin, I think you stabbed this one a little bit too hard.
Oh, one of them's missing their head.
Oh, that
Aaron
one's different.
quite
That's
literally
different.
decapitated one.
That's why he's lighter than the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we'll do that. Tie them all up.
Whilst they're doing that, can I just listen into these two doors? This.
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
Yeah, this does take 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Do you want a perception
yeah.
check for each, or
For each door.
I wanted to listen into this.
Oh,
one
what to
and
this one and
yeah.
this one? Yeah, go on then. So for this one, that perception, you don't really hear much. Nice. Same for this other one. It seems to be just completely silent on the other side of that door. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Any
Onwards.
suggestions?
I follow you. Your plan worked so well last time.
Fair. Okay.
I love Scritch's optimism. It's great.
I'll open this door.
Which one? This one, yeah. So yeah, it opens up into what looks to be almost like a hallway. For the most part, the room is just absolutely filled with rubble. It looks like the entire ceiling from above and the floor above has kind of collapsed down into this space. And this entire kind of chamber. It looks like it'd be quite a large chamber if it wasn't just absolutely full of this rubble. To your left, all the way down this hallway, you can see what looks to be like a staircase that would lead up if it was not also covered with rubble.
Yeah.
To the point of, likely being unable to be used. But you do see, a small doorway here. Yeah. Yeah, and you can probably, from where you are, see, there is a rather bright purple glow
Yeah.
coming through these windows along this wall that you assume to be emanating from outside.
With a familiar-looking pig dude.
There is, you probably, from where you are, see a somewhat familiar-looking, pig fella.
Yeah, I'll sort of gesture the others to come through and point through the window towards this this lovely looking man.
Are you guys being stealthy at this point? Or have you given up?
I
Stealth
wasn't
anymore?
particularly, no, if I'm
That's
honest.
fine. No, that's cool. Let me just make a roll quick then. Thanks for being honest. You're in luck because my dice hate me today. Carry on. But yeah, you do recognize the creature that you see outside. At least you recognize it to be somewhat similar to the creatures that you kind of were assailed by in the crypt in Craghammer Quarry. The creatures that some of the creatures that climbed out of the coffins there were certainly similar, if not the same, as creatures here.
Cool. That didn't go too well last time.
To be fair, there was quite a lot of them last time.
There were. Anybody? Suggestions or?
I've not got
Um,
any suggestions.
Sam, have you noticed the other dude there?
No.
Or
Have
not?
you seen the other not pig-looking person?
Oh, now
Charlie,
I
is that
do,
what you've
yeah.
seen?
Yeah.
So yeah, you do see out there what looks to be a cloaked gentleman or woman, I suppose it's hard to tell, with like a hood up, very pale looking skin, that seems to be kind of just stood, flicking through some kind of tome
With black
as they're
eyes.
stood
Yeah,
there.
Gilbert, this is your man.
Yeah. Black eyes, white on red.
To be fair, yeah. So don't again. The picture was just because I didn't have a better picture to use. You don't see his
Okay.
eyes or any facial
Oh, okay.
features.
Oh, right. I thought this was actually like the
It's
plastic.
actually, I believe, it's actually the picture for the Archmage stat block, because it
Right,
was one of
okay.
the ones that was on my Foundry library of pictures, but I didn't want it to just be a blank picture of nothingness. From where you are, let me just double check. I don't know if any of you can see. No, you can't. Okay. You won't have seen some things. Sure. Or maybe I'm lying to you. We'll see. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Are these windows down there?
They are, yes. There are a number of windows along this space.
Cast silence on him and smash one.
Yeah, use another second level spell. Go on.
Can we just unlock it and just climb out of it?
I mean, yeah, they
Could
do.
try
The
the
windows
door.
along here do seem to have some kind of latch on. You could open if you wanted to.
There's also just like a door here, right?
There is also just a
almost
door
certainly
there. Yeah.
almost certainly just opens out into that area.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. However, my arms are still up, and I've got quite a long time on them. So if you want to go for a fight, now is probably the time for me. Just
Yeah.
say the key point.
How long do they last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Bloody hell. It's pretty good going.
Oh, see if I can open this window we can climb out.
Can I try the door?
The door's a better idea.
Yeah, you can try the door. Doesn't seem to be locked. Seems to open out into like a garden kind of area. You can see like that purpley corruption, and the veins of that are incredibly intense in this area. Yeah, they are pretty high density in this space and rather large.
Muscles, you ready to get angry?
That's
Yeah.
my secret captain. I'm always angry.
I'm ready to get angry.
I mean,
Could be trying to jump and open this window.
recognizing these husk type creatures, like, I mean, we've got somewhat of a score to settle, I feel.
Yeah. Do you step around the corner? Sure.
No, I accidentally
My
moved. I was
secret
meant to
enough.
move there.
I'm always angry.
you guys charge. I will stand back here and guide you. Look.
How brave of you.
Yeah. Sounds good.
What's Erin doing? Because Erin is still stood in the other room.
No, I'm not.
For me, you're still here. Oh, there we go.
Random question.
I can't get in.
Before we go,
What?
can I use bonus actions before we go into combat?
Yeah, you guys aren't in initiative, so if there's something you want to do, you can.
Can I do my Bardic Inspiration on Sean, Rich, and Brannon?
You want to just use 3 of them.
3 of them on both 3 of them now.
Yeah, you can have multiple on people at a time, can't you?
On each, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask my ring something?
Sure. What do you ask it?
Well, can I ask it? Are these things dead? Like, are they? What are they?
Is this out loud? Like, are you literally just talking to the ring on your finger?
No. I'm trying to keep it like hidden. Like,
I mean, there's
is
only
it
there's only so
telepathic
much
or is
you
it
can do.
spoken?
It is spoken.
Yeah, it's
So-
spoken. I'm trying to keep it like secret though. Like I turn around and like walk out the door, door for a moment.
Yeah. What do you ask?
I ask if these things are dangerous.
You kind of hear back. You hear back in your head. Kind of a whispered, kind of sinister voice that goes, these creatures, not so much, but the one that controls them, yes, that's dangerous. That's
Okay.
the one. That's the one you should look out for.
Dude, do you
Right.
ask jewelry for opinions quite often?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Just nothing. So just to double check, who was getting the bardic inspirations, Shayna?
Brandon and Scratch.
Sean, Brandon, and Scritch. Okay, so all 3 of you guys have a D6
Yeah.
to add to attack, saving throw, or ability
check.
check.
Yeah.
In
After
the
roll
next
before
in
knowing
the next
result,
minute.
right?
Yes.
I did the first 3 people to walk through the door.
Yeah.
And Aaron was last, so.
Yeah. So I've taken those uses off of there now.
I
Shano,
got
so
where I pressed on Sean with a damage roll.
it's not quite set up right because I haven't got funky macros that are gonna allow that to work in the way it should. So it'll just be better, I think, just to remember that these guys have it.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Is it 10 minutes? Or is it a minute? Yeah, for the next 10 minutes. So yeah, any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check in the next 10 minutes, you can choose to add that to once.
Cool.
Yeah, what are you guys doing? How you going into this?
One smash.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, there's not much. Doesn't seem much chance to sneak up on them in terms of the fact that there's just a large open
Not
space.
massively,
So.
yeah. In that case, I will put you guys into initiative. Just because that's going to be easier to kind of keep track of who gets to do what. Someone rolled a nat 1. I think it was no nat 20. It was you guys, not me. How upsetting. Yeah, so I'll stick you guys into initiative. Brannon, you do get the first action of this encounter.
Cool. 5, 10. Oh, 5, 10. Okay. 10. 15.
So just as you come round the corner,
Yep.
just to kind of fully describe what is going on. So you see the full group of these people now. There are 5 of these kind of pig husk creatures, and this other humanoid figure kind of stood there. They seem to be stood over what looks to be like a large, almost pool of this kind of pulsing purple kind of energy, which at its center sits this large, like almost obsidian stone pillar that seems to be just lightly floating and has these kind of pulsing veins of like purplish energy flowing through it. It seems to have these runes all carved all over it as well. It just seems to be sat there, kind of emanating, and it seems to be the source of this kind of purple glow in the area. Carry on.
Okay. I'll cunning action to dash.
Yeah.
25. Try and rapier this dude.
Go for it. It does hit. Lucky you. Oh, why is that not? Sorry, your rapier's definitely not set up right. Because that's just tried to do. It's just done it. Definitely just done it. Strength based, I think.
Yeah, it hasn't been
Or
changed since you
yeah,
reported
sorry,
my stuff.
that's my bad. Oh no, it does
Still-
say ability. Is it adding? It doesn't say you're proficient. That's why. Still hits. It's fine, but
I am not
it
proficient
should
at the
now. Yeah, it should now add your proficiency. But yeah, that does hit for 7 points of piercing damage as you kind of stab the blade through its kind of. And it kind of almost cracks slightly the skin as you kind of pierce through it. It's this horrible kind of dry sound as you stab through the creature.
Nice. That's it for me.
Nice. Sure.
Come on,
It's
big
your
man.
turn, mate.
Me.
Sean Smash.
I would do that if I had more movement.
It's
Actually, I know
unfortunate.
what Sean can do. Wait, do I activate rage before or after? I forgot.
For what?
Doesn't rage have
Before
to be
or
melee?
after I attack? I thought it could be range as well.
Rage is
I
a
bel
defensive attack.
I've done it range before, I think.
I think
I might be wrong.
it's when you make a melee weapon attack using strength. Yeah, so it's not on ranged attacks.
I've done that before on range attacks.
I have done it wrong at that point then.
Why'd you make me read it?
Your rage, to be fair, the rage keeps up as long as you attack no matter what. So ranged attacks will keep your range up or your rage up.
Yeah.
You don't get
Oh,
the
yeah, that's
bonus
what I did.
damage. You don't get the bonus
Oh, yeah.
damage for it.
So I can rage now.
You
and then
can rage
attack,
now,
right?
yeah.
Even though it won't do anything.
When you rage, would you like to go into a frenzy or not? Because that is
sure.
your special thing that you get from your barbarian subclass. You can frenzied rage. So as you do so for the duration of your rage, as a bonus action, you can make a single weapon attack, like a melee weapon attack, on each of your turns. But when your rage ends, you suffer a point of exhaustion.
Ooh.
It's something that you've not actually used yet. I didn't know if that was because you didn't know it was there, or but yeah,
I'll use it.
you are frenzied.
I think that hits.
Does hit, yeah, for 3 points of damage. And again, there's like a kind of almost hollow sinking noise as it kind of stabs into part of the arm of this creature.
Good.
That's action, bonus action, and movement. Is that everything for you?
Yep.
Awesome. Aaron, your turn, bud.
I think I just clicked on crossbow. On Sean's crossbow for some reason.
Fair enough.
Can I take a cunning action to dash?
Yeah, of course you can.
So, oh, that's more than. What do I see now?
Do you see? So you see the same as I described to Brannon. This kind of pool of almost this purplish energy. Still looks like kind of solid ground, but is like these veins of purple energy you've been seeing. It seems like a concentrated area of that. And in the
Yeah.
center of it, yeah, this like obsidian obelisk, almost this pillar in the middle.
What is this here?
That is the humanoid-looking dude who was sat reading a book nice and peacefully, but strangely enough is no longer doing that. Yeah.
And also, I'm guessing we're able to destroy this, and then, it's all.
That is, yeah, I didn't have a picture for the pillar, but that is the
Ow.
pillar.
Right. Okay. Um. Can I try and shoot the pillar?
Try and shoot the pillar if you really like, yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, you shoot an arrow towards it and it just glances straight off the side of it. Does not
Oh, I
seem to
thought
do
it.
any kind of damage.
Okay.
Anything else for you?
Hmm. Um.
That's action, bonus action, and movement, right?
Yeah.
So you're done, yeah?
Mhm.
Cool. It's this guy's turn. Um, he he is going to. He brings up his hand, and you see him kind of, I guess, muttering an incantation similar to that of what you've seen a couple of these other guys do. And he brings up his hand, and he points his hand towards Sean to start with, and he's going to shoot an Eldritch Blast his way. 22 hits, right? For 6 points of force damage. He then shoots a second one, sending one towards Aaron, which also hits for 10 points of force damage. And a third and final one is going to go towards Brannon. But that one just kind of careens off and hits into the wall behind you. I think you don't take any kind of impact from that one. And I think that's probably everything he does. Yeah, that's his turn.
I'm going to assume Jake has some internet issues.
Oh, has he disappeared from Discord?
Well, he has frozen. But weirdly, you weren't moving either, and then I thought that I had frozen, but then you moved your eyebrows, and I was like, oh, it's not me. Yeah, I think he's literally just... Okay.
What if other people are frozen too?
Who's just listening to Spotify while we play?
Cormac. Cormac is. It was on
How
his
do you
profile
know?
earlier. It was on your Discord profile earlier. Like, I go on Spotify, and it will say you're listening to music.
What are you
I
listening to?
don't-
What are you
Is
listening
that
to?
better now?
I'm just listening to songs.
Yeah, you're back.
So,
I don't know if it was actually like joining me and disconnecting me for you guys. It literally was just done about 30
How did you know I was
leave
listening
and
to
rejoin.
Oh, no,
songs?
Just
you
froze
just froze for
entirely,
us. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, one, Cormac, it was on your Discord profile. And two, even if you don't turn your Discord profile off, I can look on Spotify because I liked your profile once.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I am back now.
All good.
Creepy.
So yeah, this kind of pig creature that's over here is just going to kind of full movement up this direction. This one is gonna. Yeah, he's just gonna move up to Brannon here and take a couple of attacks. So he kind of bites down with these kind of sickly looking fangs. But you kind of manage to just kind of step out the way slightly, and he kind of rakes these claws across, which do catch you, like catch on the side of you. You take 5 points of slashing damage as he kind of claws across your shoulder. Gilbert, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I can't even see what's going on, so I'm gonna go 5, 10.
Also, can I just say that I was told to not kill animals, so I'm not gonna kill any animals.
These are, to be fair, these are very visibly not just pigs. They are like full, standing up straight humanoid creatures that just somewhat resemble like pig men.
We saw these
Yeah.
back in the crypt, Cormac.
Yeah.
Well,
When
Yeah.
my web color,
I think
Well,
I'm
my
comfortable
love-
killing these things.
well, I've been told not. I've been. Last time I killed an animal of some sort, people were annoyed at me for it. So I'm not gonna kill any animals.
I'd like to
So
point out that humans are animals. And you
yeah,
decapitated
no,
one
but
not
like
more than 1 minute ago in game.
yeah, no, but I mean like so yeah, but these haven't done anything
yeah,
wrong.
but so yeah.
They
These
did.
haven't done
They
anything
killed
wrong.
stuff
They're
before,
possessed.
poisoned us. They're not possessed. Aren't they like already dead?
Mm,
They came
Well,
out. They came out
that's
of
what
nowhere,
you
like,
think.
yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing, Mr. Gilbert?
I've already done 10 movement. I'm surveying everyone right now. Mr. Slingshot. That's awkward, isn't it?
Yeah, that was disadvantage. I'm assuming it's because you're out of range of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that does miss.
Yeah.
Um,
Seconds. I need to get a. Am I in K looking that one of the rogues has taken a bit more damage than everyone else? And that is fair.
yeah, Aaron looked like he took a pretty significant lump of damage from some, or it looks like he's taken
I
some
beg to
damage.
differ on your definition of significant.
It was 10 points. It was a big chunk.
Okay. He has 4
Oh,
hits.
Aaron, I thought you were talking about me.
Yeah. No. He heals 4. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm
Awesome.
just gonna go. You know, I don't like being in this little area here. I'm just gonna.
Is that everything for you? Yeah.
That's everything for me.
Awesome. This guy, 15, 20, can't actually get to anyone. I don't think. Wait, 5, 10, 15. Oh, yeah, no, he can get to Brannon. It's fine.
Oh,
Kill
on
this
the way
rogue.
back, can I go tell Switch to run straight to Brandon?
Yeah, you can say that on the way back. That's fine. I'll allow you to speak. Yeah, so he bites down on you and does hit for 2 points of piercing damage. And then kind of again rakes these claws across, but you've seen it coming once, so you manage to just kind of duck slightly out of the way of them as they swing past. This one here is close enough to charge at this large creature that's come round the corner, and it's going to do exactly the same. Kind of tries to bite at Sean, but doesn't even manage to sink its teeth in before kind of bringing its claws up and just catching air. Doesn't manage to do anything significant. Scritch, it's your turn.
Monk shit, monk shit, monk shit.
I'm gonna go there.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, a second. Managed to click the wrong thing. Oh, come on!
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Um,
Yeah.
that's fine. Then I'm just gonna just do an unarmed strike.
So your arms are still up. So.
Yeah, but if I do normal unarmed strike, it's bludgeoning, right?
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, that definitely hits. For 7 points.
Yep. So I push him 5 feet,
Yeah.
and
He
then
moves.
I'll move up here first. My movement,
Yeah. Cool.
and that's it.
That's everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. This last one here next to Brannon is gonna have a little attempt at a chomp. And roll badly. And then again bring its claws across and also roll badly. Um, so you manage to kind of you've got these three in front of you, but you've got it relatively under control with what you've got. It is now your turn. So
I'm just gonna call out to the others that these things aren't really the problem. I'll cut an action to disengage.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
oh,
Close
big
this
man,
guy
big
down.
moves.
Add my d6.
Yeah. Just roll. Yeah. Oh, you lucky boy.
Oh, really?
You had to roll anything but a 1. So yeah, it does hit for 6 points of piercing damage.
I'm gonna throw my necrotic damage as well.
Yeah, could go for it. He takes 2 points of necrotic damage. And on top of that, as you see, like the blade pulse slightly as you attack him. Yeah,
Nice. That's
he
it for me.
he doesn't look happy about it, to be quite honest. Sean, it is your turn. You are currently
Me.
raging.
Me.
Don't forget you've got reckless if you want to use it.
Oh, can I use reckless?
Doesn't matter,
as
you
well?
hit anyway.
Sorry.
Cool, blimey.
That damage roll is really good.
Oh, why is it just done? Second.
Just leave it. It's fine. No,
There we go.
don't do that.
Double the damage for some reason.
You
Yeah.
could have just kept it like that.
Well, I could have done, but roll better and then I will.
Well, no, it doesn't. Rage do double the damage. Wait, what does rage do? Then?
Oh yeah, where is your rage damage on that?
Or was that the double damage that you?
No, that I
What
don't
is-
believe so. I had clicked double damage. For
Was
some
rage
reason.
add proficiency?
Rage just adds a arbitrary number that
Oh, is
goes
it?
up as you level up. I believe it should be. Believe it's +2 at the moment.
Plus your bonus to attack rolls. This bonus increases as you level. What
Yeah.
level are you? Fourth level.
Or
Plus 2 bonus to attack rolls. Rage damage plus 2. Plus 2.
Yeah. So you should take an additional 2
Yeah.
damage.
It's actually plus 2 all the way up to 9th level.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It only goes up to plus 4 total.
Yeah. So yeah, he takes an additional 2 points of damage from your rage.
I think it's the resistance is really the powerful bit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. The resistance is ridiculous. Yeah. So there's an attack. That's your action. You have got your bonus action to do an extra attack as part of your frenzied rage, if you would like to do that.
Can't you also do reckless?
He can do reckless to get advantage on attacks. Yeah.
oh wait, do I not do reckless?
You didn't on that one, but you can do reckless if you like.
Can I do reckless?
Yeah, so just alt for advantage.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
I figured it out now. Sorry.
That was really, really rude.
Sorry.
It's fine. That is enough to kind of crush what
Yay.
is left of this dretch as you kind of smash it up against the wall with your axe.
I think he's
Your
dead.
rage.
I think he's dead.
Oh, he's definitely dead. Yeah, he is like split in two. What else do you want to do? Anything else? That's your action and your bonus action. You've still got your movement. Or you got 25 feet of movement
25.
because you moved 5 feet to get to him. So
I can't attack anymore, so I'm gonna move to the middle there.
Fair enough. Is that everything for you?
Yeah.
Cool. Erin, you're up.
Me.
Him.
Yes.
Me.
Correct. That is you.
So since I've been told not to kill like any animals that aren't humans or human-like creatures, I do not have permission to kill these things. So I guess I'll just run up to this dude here.
Rogue Bros.
Uh, Yeah,
Rogues together.
sure.
Strong.
Strong. Slice him with that, which is a 7. Which I'm guessing.
It does just hit.
Can I?
Literally
Do I do
just
sneak attack?
hits, and you can do your sneak attack. Yes. Did that do the? Yeah, it did.
Do the psychic blades have limited uses? Or can you just always use them?
I
You can always
believe
use them.
always.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just like a cool weapon,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, yeah.
I like it for
Sneak
rogue
attack.
because you're always armed.
Psychic damage as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Am I right in
it's
thinking
really
the
cool.
sneak attack is always the extra damage of the same damage type?
Yes. Yeah, it literally just stacks onto the attack you're doing, yes.
That is also psychic damage.
Yes.
Cool. He takes some damage.
Oh, so he's resistant to psychic damage.
That's a shame.
I'm just gonna do that anyways.
Yeah, it hits.
So 3 damage, I'm gonna guess.
It is 3 damage. Yeah. He
Right.
doesn't seem to be quite taking as much of a lump from this as people normally would.
I take note of that.
Anything else for you?
I ask him to take off my ring. I'm joking.
Pull my finger.
Love it. Love it.
But that's also psychic damage, isn't it? Anyways.
I believe it's.
No, it's
psychic?
necrotic.
I think it's necrotic, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's necrotic.
There you go. That's how you kill this guy. Is that everything? Yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic. It's his turn again.
Fun.
So he's gonna weigh up his options here a little bit.
If this fucker knows inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds the thing that killed me.
It killed
Or
Brandon.
almost killed me.
It killed Brandon.
Now up close, does this guy have black eyes?
The guys that can see under his hood, no, he seems to have the same glowing purple eyes
Okay.
as some of his other eyes. He is gonna reach out to, suppose, to the person that's just come up and just tried to inflict some damage on him. And you see he reaches out his hand. As he begins to reach it out, you can see like little sparks begin to crackle between his fingertips. And he does hit with Shocking Grasp. It's 21 points of lightning damage, apparently.
On
That
who?
seems insane. On you, Aaron. He reaches out, yeah, and this
Okay,
blast
wow.
of lightning energy kind of racks across you.
I told you not to close him down.
You're the one that's standing.
And you kind of see, and as he
I'm
does
trying
this,
to
you
help
can
you.
see obviously how much of an impact it has on you, and he just begins to like laugh, this kind of deep, kind of guttural laugh. And I guess this stretch is gonna, it sees a snack here, it's going for it. It goes in for Brandon. It's just gonna. That's Brandon's character sheet. That's not gonna work. Take a bite. which does hit the 2 damage. Unfortunate. Ha. And then the claws are going to come in and he rolls a natural 1. These guys, well, they were quite enjoying chomping down on the skinny rogue man in front of them. See possibly an even tastier meal with this Goliath. And they're going to charge forward and take a chunk. It's natural 20 for 8 points of piercing, which is halved for you because you're raging.
Yes, sure.
And then a 2. Yeah, it's all in balance, you know. Gilbert, it's your turn. You are
Yeah.
round the corner.
Let's see how things are going on.
Yeah, you can see now 2 of your party members have kind of gathered themselves round this spellcaster that you could see.
Aaron's hair is on end, like he's just touched an electrical
Yeah, Aaron
socket.
is like. That does hit for 6 points of damage as you launch a sling across the garden. You and
He's
this.
60 feet away, and my spell is a 60-foot spell. So
It is indeed.
you're a lucky boy.
Oh
He looks a bit singed.
yeah, he's looking pretty rough at this point.
Heals.
But you do roll max heals, so he heals 7 points of damage.
I've done some good work, then I'll go back around the corner.
Fantastic. This Dretch is just going to step here and, seeing its friend be so successful, is going to try and do the exact same. Take a little bite, which misses, and then rake across with its claws, which also misses. Good job, Dretch. Scritch, it's your turn. Straight in. Good
Yeah.
man. Well, that does hit for 5 points of damage.
Yeah. Push him back 10 feet. 5 feet, sorry.
5 feet, yeah.
And then I'm going to spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows, yeah.
There it is. With my arms, right? I can do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if I just roll
Yeah, just do 2.
this.
2 of them.
Oh, wait. Use my D6.
What for?
Bardic Inspiration.
What, for the attack?
Yeah. I don't know if it hits or not. I have to use it before I get. I know the
I was going to
result
say,
right.
you have to use it before you know, right? So if you want to use it, you could use it.
That's why I shouted, wait. 16.
It hits.
Did 15 hit?
Yeah.
I didn't know. So
Yeah.
5 damage.
That's cool.
That can't. Oh yeah. Did I roll? Wait
It's
a second.
1d4 plus 3 for your.
Oh yeah, it's 2d4 for
Yeah,
the summoning, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then again.
That hits for
For
max
another
damage.
Yeah.
He's looking hurt. He is looking hurt.
Yeah.
Is that everything for you? Run.
Can I just thank my monk friend for turning off my sneak attack?
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
I wasn't going to say it, but this Stretch is going to move down here and join its friends, probably. Because Goliath's a tasty snacks and everyone knows it. You know, like, I got hopeful there because I rolled a number above 10 and it still didn't hit. So both of its attacks miss. Brannon, it's your turn.
I'll just rapier this dude again.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits. 5 points of damage.
That's it for me.
Sean, what would you like to do?
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't think about
No, it's
that.
all good. It's all good.
I didn't think about it until after you done it. I was like, oh, I forget Crush's feet's really cool. You can move him. I was like, oh, yeah. Brannon goes next. This is slightly less cool.
I was only thinking about escaping.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Understandable.
Can I frenzy? Wait, no, I'm frenzy. Oh wait.
Yeah, you are
Oh.
frenzied, so you can attack as an
What's
action
the
and
other
you can
one?
make a bonus action. Reckless.
Can I reckless?
Yeah, of course.
Is that advantage?
Yeah, so you get advantage.
Press Alt.
Everyone does get advantage back, but it hasn't been helping so far. Nice. That is enough damage to kill that one. You kind of crash.
Can I do another one or I forgot?
Yeah, so as a you can use your bonus action whilst you're in a frenzied rage to do another attack.
Oh, nice. Right, I'm gonna do another attack.
Let's go,
Understandable.
muscles.
Wait, so can I do reckless again or no?
Yeah. Yeah. Reckless applies for the whole turn. So, thank God for reckless. That hits for 10 points of slashing damage. He takes a pretty considerable chunk of damage from it. Is that everything for you?
Yeah.
Awesome. Erin, your turn. That bloody hurt.
I'm
But-
like, I hold my chest for like a bit. I'm like, okay, I can still fight, and I walk over here. Okay. I walk right next to this pillar thing.
Yeah.
I throw one of my thingies, one of my psychic blades.
Yeah.
At the guy.
Yeah, go for it. You can make your ranged one.
I didn't attack anything. I didn't mark anything. Sorry.
No, that's cool. That does miss, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm fine with that. And then I slice at this tower thing to see if it does anything.
Go for it, yeah. Target it, make an attack.
Where'd you get the second attack from?
I have bonus action for psychic
Yeah,
blade.
his psychic blades.
Well, even if you've just thrown the same psychic.
He can make he makes an attack with his main one. If he does, he can then also offhand make another
you
attack.
have multiple of them, right.
They
Yeah,
can,
it's
yeah,
two,
it can be either ranged or close range.
Oh, shimmering
with the
blades.
thing.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's one's D6, one's D4.
Right.
yeah. The second one's a D4.
Cool.
Yeah.
But that does hit the pillar, I guess. Best way of describing it. It does seem to kind of crack part of it, and you see like the black stonework is now like laced in that area with these kind of spider webbing purpley cracks. Yeah, you hit a pillar. You don't get to sneak attack it, unfortunately.
Oh, but that would make sense.
There's no one next to it, and it would make sense.
Oh wait, no, yeah, right, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. You could
Go
probably
for it.
surprise it 'cause it didn't see you coming.
yeah, true.
You think it doesn't have eyes? Anything else for you, bud?
Can I say to the group? I think we might need to target this thing.
Based on what?
He wants to.
Oh, yeah. Okay, don't then.
No. But like Brandon, yeah, it's
No,
fine.
no, don't worry. You don't have to. I was just saying.
Anything else for you, mate?
No.
Awesome. It's his turn again. Seeing
The anchors.
no, not the anchor's turn. The anchor doesn't need a turn. Seeing the group of you kind of where you are, you see he kind of brings up his hands in front of him and claps them together, and this like rift almost tears through the space in front of him, and he brings his hands up and splits it open, and this kind of dark, kind of purpley mist fills the space in front of him as he casts Arms of Hadar on this space containing all three of you. So I need all of you to make a strength saving throw.
I'm not strong.
I'm very strong. I didn't take a feat. I'm in that.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
very strong.
Bloody hell, you guys are really strong.
wait,
yes.
Brian, do you get -1 to your strength rolls?
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
I'm not strong.
Yeah, I'm not.
Dude.
Oh, so do I. Actually, so do I. So, I think.
Yeah, so you all take
Do I?
half damage from that, as these kind of
Oh.
weird tentacles almost begin to appear in this area and kind of bash around in the space before it fades.
Creepy warlock shit, man.
Yes. And as is he going to do anything as a bonus action? I don't think so.
My main question is, where's our bard? I actually have no idea where the bard is.
Hidden around a corner.
I saw a rock fly over my head just now, so I assume he's around.
Sure. Yeah, this stretch here is going to take another chomp at Brannon. That's a natural 1. And Claws does hit for 4 points of slashing damage as they like kind of rake across your neck slightly and catch you. And you will probably need some kind of vaccination after that. This one over here is going to take some swings at the Goliath. Does hit for 1 point of damage with its bite, which means it does 0 because of rage. And then it's going to use its claws. And also hits for 4 points, so 2 damage. Mr. Gilbert, it's your turn.
I'll pick around the corner again.
Swear to God. Jesus Christ. Yep. Hits again for 7 damage.
Fucking love Shifty's sling, honestly.
It's fantastic. Yeah, again, Brannon and Erin just see a rock kind of fly past them and crack this guy in the skull slightly.
Yeah, he's definitely about Scritch.
Yeah.
Forward 5, didn't they?
They have, yeah, I believe they've moved forward.
Yeah, I still can go back to Mark's place afterwards. He looks like he's dying.
Yeah, he's looking somewhat injured. Yeah.
Just go back.
Back round the corner. Fantastic.
I'm done.
Awesome. This guy, same old, same old. Going to attempt to chomp on the Goliath. And fails. And attempts to claw him. And succeeds. For 1 point of damage. Bloody rage. Yeah, that's everything for him. Scritch, it's your turn.
Yeah. 5, it's 10, 20, 35, 45, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bonk him.
Nice. Yeah.
And I'll bonk him back.
Thank you.
Back into his space, yeah.
And then I just do an unarmed strike with the arms.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
7 damage.
7 points of force damage.
Yeah. And then
He's looking pretty rough.
slide back 10 feet. 5
Yeah.
feet, sorry, to 50
Yeah.
feet. And I'm done.
Brannon,
Cool.
it's your turn, my friend.
I'll use a rapier on him.
It's so predictable. That does hit for 6 points. And you can sneak attack if you like.
Yeah, boy.
For 7 more points. Not enough, though.
When I do as well, I will Wales of the Grave, the guy next
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, he takes 5 points.
Wow, that's cool, that dice.
I like the Misfits dice. Yeah, that's it for me.
Sean, it's your turn, bud.
I'm going to attack the guy in the middle. Wait, no, I was meant to do that advantage, wasn't I?
Yeah, it hits. It's fine.
How's he not dead?
You know what? He is dead.
How many hit points did he have?
He had 1 hit point. It's fine.
Right, okay, I'm gonna do the same to the next guy.
He's a little ad. I don't think him staying alive really matters all that much, and it means I have to roll less dice next turn. Yeah, that hits. For 3 points of damage. No, it's still
Nice.
not added your rage damage to that, has it? 1d12
5.
plus 2. So actually, no, that is 5 points of damage. So that guy should have died anyway, so it's fine.
If you've just imported from D&D Beyond, haven't you?
Well,
Because
yeah,
rage damage isn't automated.
I thought there was a thing on there that did, because I had a
There
thing
was
that
there was
automated
there
it.
was 2 rages
Oh,
before you
has it vanished
checked it.
now?
Yeah, the
Oh,
second one
okay.
vanished.
That makes sense. 1 second. I believe should be a quick enough fix.
Just makes a giant macro. That's your fix.
Believe should now work. We'll see.
Okay.
I think I've activated it. Yeah. Anything else for your turn?
No.
No. Awesome.
Just sit and
Aaron,
get this going.
it's your turn, mate. What would you like to do?
Let's go blue hair.
Aaron.
This is anticlimactic.
He's listening.
I'm Aaron.
Yeah.
Yes, it is your turn. So you're using psychic blades.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it hits. You can roll sneak attack.
Die.
He takes 1 point of damage.
What?
And 3 points of damage.
Is he dead?
Nope. He's
Do
still
I do
standing.
sneak attack? Do I get sneak attack?
Nope. You get sneak attack once per turn.
Oh,
Unfortunately, that is not enough to kill him.
I hate this man. He's gonna be like 1 health.
Does the health bar show up for you guys on like the initiative? Does the ring with the health there show up?
Wait,
No.
what? How do you view initiative?
That's
I don't know.
On the combat tab.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It just
Doesn't show up.
no.
Doesn't have a ring.
The thing we have is just the injured, like near death.
Yeah. Right.
You
Okay.
know, which I actually prefer.
Yeah, that is the intention. I was well aware that I might have set it up wrong. It might show up for you.
I don't really want to cheese it by knowing exactly how much.
Oh yeah,
death people have.
absolutely. I was just curious because you
Yeah.
would probably laugh.
'Cause it's 1, isn't it?
It's not 1.
Is
Not
it
1.
2?
It might be 2. Yeah, this guy is going to weigh up his options, I suppose. Yeah, he's going to bring his hand out and cast another spell against Aaron. So he's going to cast Vampiric Touch. So it does hit.
That's the problem with keeping this guy alive is because he hits really, really hard.
Yeah, so he deals 10 points of necrotic damage. It's not too bad, I suppose. Did more with a bloody shocking grasp. But yeah, deals 10 points of damage. And he also seems to like draw in some of that essence that he deals. And heal himself slightly by doing it.
Of course.
Yeah. I think that's everything he does. Yeah. This dude is going to chomp on Brannon. And hits! Haha! For 5 points. And he's going to swing his claws down as well, but misses. Gilbert, you're up.
Gilbert.
Oh god, no, I've just realised. Please, for the love of God.
Oh.
Yeah, that does miss, thank God.
7 as well.
Yeah, no, unfortunately that misses.
I'll do my other special thing if he's still in range. No, he's not. Go. It's like going around the corner. He's near death.
Yeah, he just took a bit of an attack again. But yeah, he heals 6.
Like I'm just keeping him alive this time.
To be fair, had you not been healing him yet, he would be unconscious right now. So, back around the corner again.
Yeah.
Yeah, understandable. This last stretch standing over here is going to keep the dream alive and try and kill this barbarian. Does hit for 6 points of piercing, so you take 3, and misses with its claws. Scritch, it's your turn.
Yeah, so I'm going to come back into here. I'm going to whack him with a quarterstaff.
Yeah, that hits.
So, I just whack him as hard as I can, given that he's really hurt my friend.
Yeah.
I want to make a athletics check. No, not athletics. It's dexterity. Maybe acrobatics check to see whether I actually control the strike to knock him out, or whether I just like accidentally kill him.
I don't think 6
Or something.
is it?
Sorry.
That's right, carry on.
You can roll to see how you're gonna
Oh, it's not.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. He heals some damage, didn't he? Don't worry. Ignore me. I'll do my arms. My unarmed strike.
Oh, I was
Wait.
asking me to do concentration checks. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he succeeds. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you want to do it?
Well, actually, this is my wings, so it's just. So I guess the wings are easier to control in some respects. It's like 2 wings come out and like slap like on the ears, and just.
He gets
Like-
tangoed. You tango him.
Is that, I don't know, maybe?
Is that not? Surely you get the reference.
I get the
Look.
reference.
I remember the adverts for like you've been tangoed.
Yeah,
but,
you've
like,
been tangoed. He comes up and goes and
I don't
runs off.
remember. I don't remember that. No, I remember like the ones with just like people getting poured like gigantic baths of like tango
Oh.
on them. Anyway, yeah, but with the wings,
But
hard
with
enough,
wings.
hard enough to knock him out.
But not kill him.
Well, I mean, I do it really hard. I don't want to kill him, but again, like, I'm kind of like, this is like, I'm giving my max. So if you want me to like roll a thing to see that,
Can you roll a wisdom saving throw for
wisdom
me?
saving throw, cool, yeah. I didn't know quite what I wanted to roll, but yeah, wisdom saving
Is
throw.
your spiritual strength.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are able to rein it in if you wish
Just-
to and keep
yeah.
control of it.
I will do then. I will just about like if I killed him, that would have been fine. I would have like, but yeah, because
But
I was
no,
giving
he
it my
is
all because of
unconscious.
Aaron. But yeah, I managed to just about hold back on the wings but knock him out. Donk.
And yeah, as you do, as he kind of falls to the floor, unconscious, you see the 2 pig creatures that are left immediately kind of just start to dissolve into this kind of goo
Yeah.
as they soak down into the ground around you.
Lovely.
Yeah, and I guess I'll kill combat at that point. You guys get some XP. Oh God, so many error messages pop up every time I do something.
Can I
It's so
can I
funny.
just straight up can I just kill him?
Can you kill him? Well, yes.
Well, no, but like, Scritch, should I kill him, or do you have anything to ask him?
Scritch just
That-
went out
do you-
with. Sorry, go on.
Are you asking me like in character?
Yeah.
I have no questions, but mercy is the true way. Mercy is the way of the sky.
Person's almost killed me like 3 times.
Like out of character, I wouldn't manage to kill him. Do what you like, but
This person's also our best chance of finding out what the hell's going on.
that's also true. Wait, if Brian doesn't want to kill him, then we should keep him alive. That's like the meter stick of like especially
That is the way to judge
I was
it,
pretty
right?
I was pretty hopeful to get the kill and blow on my turn so I could actually not kill him, but it didn't work.
Sorry.
Okay, well, I won't kill him then.
Wait, Brannon was going to do non-lethal damage?
I know. I thought
Jesus,
Scritch would
that's
be
that
impressed.
was not possible.
I would have been so impressed.
Yeah, you have an unconscious warlock in front of you, and this large pillar still kind of floating there, in this pool of purplish energy.
We should smash the pillar. I saw Erin do some damage, so can I give it a crack with my staff?
Yeah, go for it. You should
Brandon
be able to
stands
target
back
and
while they
make
do
attack.
this.
Yeah.
What's Brian doing? Sorry.
Brandon stands
What's
back.
that?
Yeah, that does hit it. It takes a little bit of a lump from you as you do.
Why don't you take 5 damage? Oh, right, because I actually rolled 11 damage. Half damage.
Rocks are resistant to
Bludgeoning
sticks.
damage. Yeah.
Not a magical stick. It's just a
No.
stick.
That's very reasonable. I just for some reason thought I rolled 8. I should have rolled 8 on the dice. Can I just keep going, like, until someone stops me?
Keep cracking at it.
I'm assuming at some point, Erin's gonna join in as well.
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
a couple.
Erin seems to have thrown a bunch of attacks as well. I mean, if we could save like rolling a bunch of dice,
Yeah.
if you guys are set on destroying this thing, it is possible for you to do if you keep attacking it.
I do that unless somebody else stops me, and I don't think anyone's stopping me. So yes.
So you guys just destroy it, yeah?
Yeah.
So as you do, you kind of land and you see the Scritch kind of swings down the quarterstaff in one final blow towards this pillar, and these cracks that have been forming across it, you land straight in the center of one, and you just see this bright, piercing light begin to just bleed out of it. And the whole thing, kind of the spiderwebs just kind of cover the whole thing, and it just shatters into this enormous kind of like bright purple explosion. I do need Scritch and Erin to both make dexterity saving throws for me.
Do you have the mechanism, or do you want me to just roll one naturally?
I think I can ask you to roll one, because that seems to be working now.
Cool,
so-
give it a go. If not, I can roll one.
Oh, god damn it. Get rid of Brannon, Shifty, and Sean. Saving throw dexterity. Request. I'm so bloody good, honestly.
That wasn't good.
Oh no. Right.
Erin's low on health as well, right?
He is, yeah. So you guys both take 11 points of necrotic damage,
Okay, that's alright. I can handle that.
which is enough to drop Erin to 0 hit points. As Erin is flung from this obelisk as it explodes, and his body kind of lands, kind of limp over in this direction.
Yeah, I guess
you're kind
I'm
of
flung, but I managed to land on my
Back
feet
to this
because
wall here, yeah.
I'm a monk.
But yeah, you look over and Erin
Yeah.
is not moving.
Well, Gilbert, you still got some spell slots left.
Yeah, I run over to try to give him aid. Not that I can really give him aid. I do have some potions of healing. We can stabilize him, right?
Yeah,
Like,
you
for free,
can
yeah.
try and stabilize him.
So
Gilbert has
Yeah,
healing
but
spells.
I'm thinking of suggesting to the party that we should rest now. We just had quite a big fight. Maybe we should take a rest.
Well, if there is a discussion happening, Aaron, can you make a death saving throw for me?
I went over there to heal him, but Charlie obviously started talking before I got a chance to.
Well, make one for me anyway, Aaron. And then then we'll say
one.
because it was a fair distance for you to travel. So yeah, that is a failure for Aaron. But then yeah, you'll be over there now, Shano. That's fine. But yeah, it is like full turns, including actions worth of running for you. So he would have to make a death
I
save.
back to heal him if I need.
But yeah, if you have any healing you wish to do, now is the time.
Can I just put a potion of healing down his throat?
Yeah, sure.
Pour or put the jar down there.
Shatters it in his face.
4 plus 2.
Yeah, do you want to roll 2d4 plus 2 for me?
Who?
Either of you, to be fair. Whoever wants to do it.
Okay.
Oh, lovely. It should be plus 2, not plus 4, but that's fine. So it's 8 points of healing.
Obviously, 2 plus 4.
Nice. So yeah, healing potions are always a number of d4, and then you add a bonus of the number of d4s you roll. So for a potion of healing, it's 2d4 plus 2. Superior healing is, or greater healing is 4d4 plus 4.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Superior is
Probably 8.
8d4 plus 8, and then supreme is I think 12 plus 12 or something like that.
It's probably 16 if it's a power of 2, because all of the powers.
I don't think it scales that high.
How
That's
annoying.
yeah, it's a kind of a bummer. Yeah, Aaron, you kind of find yourself slowly kind of coming back to consciousness, surrounded by your party, who are all kind of looking down at you. Your friendly-looking halfling kind of stood over your head with an empty glass vial in their hand.
Oh no! Supreme potion of healing does not work the same as the others.
Does it not?
So superior is 8d8 plus 8.
Yeah.
Supreme is 10d. So 8d. Yeah, 8d4 plus 8. Supreme is 10d4 plus 20.
Oh, okay, so that one doubles it.
Yeah, it just
That's
doubles it.
really, really annoying. Oh well.
Are you gonna search the necromancer guy, or like tie him up, or because you've done non-lethal, right?
We did.
Well, I'm currently suggesting that we should take a break because I'm a little bit injured. Quite a bit injured. I would like to take a short rest.
Oh, after this after obviously you destroy this this anchor, and the purpley kind of coloration to the ground and the area that all fades, and these veins of this purple energy, you see, they don't disappear entirely, but they certainly weaken, and this pool of like purpley energy begins to slowly, ever so slowly, sink back into the ground.
Can I ask a
When they
question?
blew it up, did it make a big like light or noise?
Oh, it was a very, very bright flash, and a
Bad idea.
not massively loud noise, but
Resting right after making a loud noise.
Yeah, I'm just worried I'm going to die otherwise.
Can I ask a question?
yes.
Was there necrotic damage to anyone that was next to it when it exploded?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I know what you're getting at, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it's too late to ask our guy any questions.
Yeah, for what it's worth, his body is now here.
Well, part of it is.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Can we search him?
Oh,
Maybe-
Brandon feels so smugly superior to you, Scritch, right now. I can barely put into words.
Why is that? Why is that?
Oh, it's just, you know.
Why? Because you had the forethought to get out of the way yourself, but not the forethought to grab him.
Well, I just don't know why we're going around just smashing any rock that we see.
Because it's clearly a bad rock.
But we
Rock's
had
hard.
nothing
Also,
to suggest
Aaron-
that hitting bad rock makes bad rock good.
Aaron started it. I was just following Aaron's lead.
Guy that I didn't do much damage to.
I mean, yeah. No, don't worry. Don't worry. It's been long enough. It's past it. He's dead.
Yeah.
Aaron started it.
Even if I was nice enough to give that guy like death saving throws, it's been long enough that he's dead.
Oh, yeah, all good, all good.
I couldn't have seen too much because I was still hiding around the corner anyway. Probably guessed that one of our rogues would have probably killed and not left alive.
I mean, it's a good guess.
I just think one of the rogues killed him, to be honest.
Yeah, it's probably Brannon.
That is probably my guess.
Shocking.
But yeah. Anyone have anything else they'd like to do?
I would just search the main guy's body for anything.
Yeah, so you don't find much of interest. He's wearing like similar style robes. There is what looks to be like a small component pouch on his side that he's been using to cast some of these spells, and like a amulet around his neck on like a black chain, with like a strange symbol on that you don't recognize. But other than that,
gloves or anything?
what was that? Sorry.
Do I have any gloves or anything? Or
Does he have any gloves?
do I have any gloves? I don't know
Do
why.
you?
Then.
Do you have
Maybe
any
grab
gloves?
it with like some of my spare clothes or like a cape.
Oh yeah, if you're trying to like pick it up without touching it, you can. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll just put it in my bag.
Okay. What, the amulet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Could we start having a long rest? Is there any way of doing a long rest? A short rest, sorry.
Yeah, I mean you guys can.
I'm really injured and I've got
That's
barely
cool.
key
If we're
points left.
if we're resting, we're not doing it in the garden of this building, right?
Well, sure. I didn't care where we do it. I just I'm in really bad shape.
We've just made a massive noise. Resting here would probably be a...
Yeah, that's fine. Again, I don't care where we do it, but like I'm borderline going to die if I have another fight, and I've got no abilities left.
That's pretty rich. You've got far more health than most of us.
Well, okay. That's even more reason to take a short rest, right?
What do you mean taking damage?
I've got no key points. I've got no key points. I've got one key point left as well. So, like, if I don't short rest before another combat, it's going to be really bad. Is what I'm saying. So, and likewise, almost certainly for half the party. So, I suggest we take a short rest as soon as possible. Be it here or be it somewhere else, I don't know.
It's up to you guys to kind of decide what you want to do then at that point. What I might suggest is, considering it's 10 o'clock, you have a think about what you might like to do, and come to a decision. And next time we play, we will enact said decision. Am I right in thinking you can't play next Sunday, can you, Charlie?
Almost certainly not.
Yeah, that's cool. We'll go with obviously expecting to not be able to play next Sunday. That's not a problem.
I think in fairness, Cormac and Cody were possibly planning on trick or treating.
Yeah,
because they're young enough to do that still.
Are they?
Well, I wanted to do it, but then Mum was like, "No, you're not allowed to." So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, Cody can, and you can stay at home.
Yeah,
Cody.
What do
Trick or treating is a little bit awkward. We were talking about this earlier. Like, it's sort of just like not really a thing anymore. It was never really a thing in the UK anyway. I know, but
we
got. I don't know. Round that estate that you guys live in, it's quite a popular thing normally.
Well,
but obviously with the
first
couple
year
of years,
we moved in, we bought loads of stuff, thinking we get loads, and I think the only one we actually got might have been Cody.
Oh, really?
Pretty much, yeah.
I suppose you do live on the main.
We're just outside
road,
of the actual estate.
So probably
I guess,
just outside of that area. Yeah.
I just saw something on Facebook of like the white police have released like a flyer about how to avoid trick or treaters.
How to avoid trick or treaters.
Yeah, with like a poster of saying like don't come, and it said like do not go to random people's houses. Only go to people you know.
Yeah.
You know, well, it's just like it's just not really a thing anymore.
I like it. It's a shame.
To be fair,
I like it.
When I was a kid, we didn't really do it very often. But it should be a really fun thing. I think it was only like 1 year where we did it properly. But it should be like a really fun community activity where like everyone gets in with campy spookiness for a night, and it should be fun. But unfortunately, our society is moving more and more away from such things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okie dokie. Oh, you're not about Wednesday, are you either?
No,
That's cool.
but that's okay. Well, I'm
Okay,
almost certain you can't play, but that campaign, we've agreed that if one person can't play, the rest of them can play. So,
That's cool.
that actually should be fine because if I can't play, then if I can play in the end, I'll just join in.
Yeah, totally. Have you got a preference on someone controlling your character, or do you just want to drop into the background?
Uh,
I say,
I
if it was pre you using any magic, I would have been like, definitely not.
No, I have other things which I need
That's
to keep
cool.
secret.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You can dwell into the background, and that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm necessarily comfortable with someone looking at my character sheets yet
That's cool.
in detail.
Goodbye.
Oh,
Bye.
Cormac.
Sorry.
As
yeah,
well. Oh yeah.
I mean,
Sam, remember-
you can DM NPC
Yeah, I
it
will
for,
I will
for
probably do
combat
that,
and stuff
yeah.
if you want. That's fine. Just
Yeah.
for balancing combats, but yeah, in terms of other stuff,
That's cool.
if I can't play, then I decided to give someone else in the party the lead on the investigation to see how they think.
That's cool. Cool.
Sam, remember the car seat
I
tomorrow.
mean, Stabby.
Oh yes, I will do, Cody.
Cool, right, I'm going to head off as well.
Sweet.
Good night. That was a
Bye.
great session.
Yeah, cheers, Jake.
See
Au
you.
revoir.